up, everybody? Welcome to the RPG Tavern. I'm Terry Bomb Pop. I am the host of the show, but I am not the one in charge. We are currently on a D&D campaign. I'm going to bring up our DM, which is the badass Brantley.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back.
How are you? Are we excited today?
Oh, I'm very excited to see what decisions you guys are going to make. Very fun times ahead.
All right, guys, I'm going to pull everybody else up real quick. We've got Polite, who plays Pax. We've got OG Hubby, who we refer to as Ratchet. We've got Jack the Void King. We call him Rickus. We also have Dane. We like to call him Goat. We have Jellybean. She likes to call herself Lagartha. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Brantley, I need you to share the screen so I can pull that up.
Yeah, Polite's going to do that.
Okay.
You guys can't see my screen.
Okay. Not a problem.
Well, we can, but he does not want us to.
What if I
Yeah, it makes the adventure less fun.
Okay. I think it's that button. And we're going to bring this up. Come on! Why are you not doing the thing? Hubby, it's not doing the thing!
There we go.
It did the thing.
There, it did the thing.
Did the
I'm just
thing.
impatient, guys. I apologize.
It looks like it did the thing.
It did the thing. I'm just impatient. Okie doke. So, let's get this journey going, kids.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Session 3 of Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition, Lost Mine of Phandelver. We greet our adventurers in the basement of this manor after just arriving to Phandalin with their ally Sildar, finding out that Gundren has been kidnapped and delivered to this black spider. Spending some time in town, they've heard rumors of this band known as the Red Brand, harassing local shops, extorting money, murdering and kidnapping. So being the brave souls that they are, decided, we don't like this. We're going to take care of this issue. Sildar informs them that some grim news has come to his ears, referring to the leader of this band known as Glassstaff. Hearing some descriptions of this Glassstaff and remembering his wizard ally, Sildar fears that maybe his ally is now the leader of this band, pulling Malevolent to the side, saying, no matter what, do not kill him, bring him here. So doing some investigating, our group is now in the basement of what could be the Red Brand Manor. Last we left, the group explored around a little bit. Rickus immediately jumped into this christen of water, feeling back home once again in the oceans. And that's where we're going to pick up there.
It's dark in here, by the way.
Oh, don't tell me you can't see.
Oh, no, I absolutely cannot.
Okay. You can't?
And
It's all black?
Oh! Okay, I had
Have you zoomed out? Okay,
Scroll
no.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the bottom right corner.
Refresh.
Got
It's a
it.
little bap.
All right. So, Rickus, as you're swimming around the christen, you look around, and it's clear water, and you see rope. And attached to that rope is a satchel.
The satchel.
A satchel.
I've heard of messages in bottles, but not ropes and bags underwater.
Okay, I grab the satchel. And I look in the satchel.
Okay, are you gonna come out of the water or check it underwater?
I'm gonna like be above water, and I'll check it out. I'm staying in the water.
All right, so you surface and you not a problem. Yeah. So you look in, and what's inside is you see 2 vials. You know, 2 little like potion vials. One red, one kind of silverish. You find 50 gold pieces and a set of what looks like normal clothing.
Normal clothing.
I have
All right,
Just normal clothing.
I show this to the gang.
Okay, Goat and Pax. As where you are, you can hear that in this area, you hear some scurrying around.
Quick question. You talking normal clothing for land dwellers?
I'm sorry?
Normal clothing for land dwellers?
Yes, for humanoid.
I think we're gonna have some company here, guys.
Is this the door over here where I'm at?
That is a door.
Is the noise coming from the other side of that door?
Yes and no, because as you're looking at the door, one of the ruffians is coming out. Hey, what are you doing in here? You don't belong here. He draws a dagger out.
Like I'm
He's
gonna
gonna come up
stand there
and
and
swipe
let
at
him
ya.
pull a dagger? Oh, fuck around. It's fucking.
All right,
chaos
everyone.
Already.
Let's roll initiative. All right, remember, click on your tokens before you hit your initiative button on your character sheet. That way you guys automatically get added to the order.
Ooh.
Jesus,
You said-
goat.
Click your token and then click what?
Initiative.
On D&D. Beyond.
Oh, okay.
My token? What's the token?
Yeah,
on the
your
character?
token on Roll20, click that, have that selected, then roll initiative, and it will automatically add you.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, you'll click on your thing, and all these little things will pop up, and then you go over to your Roll20, and then it'll do it.
Okay, I did that, but it's not showing.
That's alright, I can add you guys. So let's see, I have Pax, I have Frickus, I have Goat.
I'm not sure what my token is. I'm over here. Well, the thing.
Well, I was going to, but you keep butting in.
I'm not sure what my token
Alright, I have you added, Ratchet. Malevolence, you got a 20. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna do that. Alright, I have Pax, Frickus, Goat, Ratchet, Malevolence. I just need Lagratha. What did you roll?
13.
13, alrighty. Put this in descending order. Top of the round, Goat. This guy just came through the door, shouted at you, and drew a weapon, and he's coming at you with hostile intent. What do you want to do?
I'm going to use my warhammer that I
Alright, go ahead.
properly named Mjolnir,
Hmm.
and I got a
24.
24 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
top or bottom one, 8 or 10,
Are you using it one-handed or two-handed?
two-handed.
Then use the bottom one.
14.
Oof, ouch. So as this ruffian comes through the door, yells at you, draw a weapon, you just instinctively backhand him, bringing your hammer up and just knocking teeth through the air and kind of like spinning him backwards in a daze. He's not dead, but that hurt a lot. Is there anything else you wish to do?
Question the motherfucker.
All right. Next up, Malevolence. You heard Goat. Yeah, you heard this guy yell at Goat, and then Goat doesn't take kindly to that. You just see him just knock the teeth out of this guy. It's your turn. What do you want to do?
Is he laying down?
No,
Like,
he's
is he on
standing,
the
but
ground?
he's
Okay.
no, he's still up. He's still standing, but he barely.
Well, first
Like
I'm gonna ask him
a
what the
strong
fuck.
breeze.
Why are you fucking coming at us like this? Like, excuse me.
First off, ma'am, you're in our house, and you don't belong here, so you gots to go.
Oh, I'm getting this motherfucker. I'm
We-
pulling
we
the daggers
are-
out.
We are kind of the ones breaking and entering here.
Right? And if we were good, modest people, we'd call the god or something, but Phandalin ain't got God. They got us.
Oh,
Alright,
we
well-
are the new sheriff in town.
Sup, motherfucker. So I'm gonna pull a dagger out. I'm gonna try to stab the
Let's see.
Probably missed. I got a 22.
22 is going to hit. We'll say you throw it because you can't get to him unless you want to try to stand on the crates.
Yeah, no,
Up here?
we're just gonna throw it.
All right, 22 hits. Roll damage. Yeah.
No.
As you throw your dagger, it goes squarely into his eye, and he just falls back into the barrels, just dead.
Look, I made a pirate.
Arr.
Is there anything else you wish to do?
No, that's good. I'm good. Thank you.
Alrighty. Next up, a second ruffian comes out, sees their dead friend, and is like, "No, Ben, no!" Looks over at Goat, charges up to him, and he's going to make a short sword attack at you.
Why do they always go for the big guy?
Well, he's the first one there. For a 15, which doesn't hit. So he's going to try again because they get multi-attack. For a 13, nope. Goat, they just cannot hit you. He's like, "Hey, y'all need to get out of here before something bad happens to you, like Ben over there." And that's going to complete their turn. Pax, you are up.
The Ben.
We were the bad thing that happened to him. But I mean, you know, I don't think you're stupid. You just have bad luck when thinking. And he needs to make a wisdom save, please, for vicious mockery.
11.
Failure. So he takes 1d4 damage.
Ooh.
4 damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack roll
If he gets another attack.
before the end of its next turn. So, yeah. And
So as you cast your insult to him, it takes him a second, and then you just see like a trickle of blood come out of his nose, and he's like, sometimes words hurt more than weapons. You know that, right?
yeah, that's the point. And that's my turn.
All right. Lagritha, you are up. What would you like to do?
I have no clue. Did the screen? My screen looks different than the one that's showing. Because all I see is our characters. I don't see the people that are on the screen on the StreamYard.
Interesting.
Oh,
If
do
my
you,
roll
do
20
you not have any
froze
of the? Do you not have any of the map or anything?
Well, my map is there, but only the party is showing. There's no characters.
Try reconnecting. So if you go to the settings wheel.
I refreshed for.
Okay. I was about to say, try reconnecting.
Usually, I'm not the one that has the problem. It's him.
Usually it's me.
Gotta love technology. Sometimes it's like, we're gonna work today, but only for a select few.
Okay, hold on.
There you go.
Because I didn't know who was near me or anything.
Well, you got your trusty allies, Ratchet and Malevolence, right beside you.
Okay.
How you doing?
Look, I made a pirate. It's funny. Ha.
But why is the rum gone, Cherry?
She drank it all.
Who's Cherry?
Yeah.
I didn't eat any of those today.
I guess I'm gonna move closer so I can hit this guy.
Okay, well, since are you gonna use
I
your
got a new
spells?
spell. Yeah, I want to use my
Okay.
new spell.
Okay, so you don't have to get closer to him. You can move over here if you want to kind of get a better line of sight.
That'll work. I'll
Yeah.
do that.
All right,
That
so you
way
do
you
that.
won't
What
be in the
spell
way.
will you be destroying this guy's life with?
Fuck him up.
The green flame blade, please.
I actually have to look that one up. I don't know what that does.
Just that's your new one.
But it has to be a creature within 5 feet of me. That's why I wanted to move closer.
Oh, okay. I thought you were using a range spell. So yeah, you can run up next to Goat and deliver this this stabby stab if you want. So go ahead. Okay, so action.
Well, I can't get next to Goat, but I can get diagonally. Well,
Yeah, you can jump up on the barrels.
oh, okie dokie. Getting all fancy and kung fu with shit. All right.
How can she fly? Is she a witch?
Yes.
All right, so go
'Cause
ahead
I'm
and roll to hit.
magical like that. We might have a minor problem. Because where
So-
the spell is listed, where it says like effect and where I would normally click, it literally just has like an asterisk and a flame. It doesn't have like. for
Yeah, that's what
example,
I'm seeing too.
For Firebolt, it's showing like 1d10, but it's not showing a dice to roll.
It says on a hit, the target suffers the weapon's attack normal effect, so that'd be your dagger. And you can use green flame to leap from the target to a different creature of your choice. Second creature takes fire damage equal to the spellcasting ability modifier. Okay, so you're going to hit him with your dagger, and if there was an enemy within 5 feet, it would take 4 fire damage because that's your spellcasting modifier. Oh no, your modifier is 2, so it'd take 2 fire damage.
Oh, well, I didn't understand it. So let's change
That's
our
okay.
strategy for a second there.
Absolutely. I mean, you can still cut him with the dagger if you want, since you're right there.
Make that one a pirate too.
Poke him in the eye. Let's do a chaos bolt. I know it's
All
120 feet, but
So we could put you back to your starting location since you didn't understand the spell.
okay.
That way you won't have disadvantage in the attack. So I'll put you back here. Go ahead and
Okey-dokey.
cast Chaos Bolt.
All right. Scroll up, not over. Seven.
To hit?
Well, oh, that's
Yes.
the damage. I mean, that's what it says.
Did you
Alright.
did you hit the hit / DC button or did you do the effect?
I hit the effect.
Okay, hit the hit / DC.
I didn't see hit / DC. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Same thing.
A 7?
Yep.
So 7's going to miss. As you harness this chaotic power and you throw it towards him, you aim a little too low and it hits the edge of the christen, just sending a little bit of dust over the side. No effect.
Damn.
That's okay. You tried.
I get an E for effort.
There you go. Is there anything else you wish to do?
No, thank you. I'm good.
Okay. Brings us up to this dead ruffian who is still dead. Pirated. Rickus, it is your turn. As you are still in the water, you see what you see and you hear the commotion of the ruffians. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna move up here.
Not a problem.
All right, and I will.
Sorry.
In the dagger form, I'm just gonna like punch him with the tapal. So that's what I'll do.
All right, roll to hit him.
Oh, I guess an 8 doesn't hit.
No, unfortunately, as you go to stab him, he heard you coming up because you're in heavy armor and now there's water sloshing around. He looks just in time to see you thrust your tapal, and he kind of just like leans out the way a little bit.
Oh, dodgy one. All right. Nope. That's what I'll do. That's it.
Right. Ratchet, you are up. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna smack him with. I'm gonna smack the one ruffian with the firebolt.
All right, roll the firebolt.
Poop.
Yeah, 9. No, you. Same thing as Lagertha. You're kind of, you guys are still new spellcasters. So as you go to throw your firebolt from your wrench, again, you just aim a little too low, hit the edge of the christen, and a little bit of fire goes over the top. It's kind of cool effect, but it doesn't reach your opponent.
Okay. I'm going to also move over to about here, and
Not a
call
problem.
the turn.
Alrighty. Brings this up. So, Rickus, as you are trying to stab the ruffian in front of you, you kind of look behind you, and you see a ruffian kind of sneaking around the doorway. He's got his weapon out, so he's going to try to hit you. And you are flanked with an enemy.
Yep.
So, does an 18 hit?
Oh, it most certainly does.
All right. So you take 5 slashing damage as his short sword just rakes across your armor.
As a reaction, I'm going to use Wrath of the Storm.
All right, go ahead.
He's got to make a dex saving throw of 12.
He got a 19.
You got to be shitting me.
No, I assure you it's a 19.
All right. Well, half damage on success, so. He takes... Come on. He takes 6 damage.
Is that max damage too? Oh no, you got a max on one of them. Nice.
On one.
So as he slices you, you do you know what to do. You grab him by the wrist and you just send electricity soaring through his body, and he just like stops for a second. His hair is all standing up now. Little bits of electricity crackle off his blade, and he takes a second swipe at you.
Fuck.
For a 19 to hit again.
Yeah,
for
definitely hits.
Another 5 slashing damage. Is now it's like it's not as graceful as the first one was. You can tell his muscles are a little wonky after having lightning go through his body. And as he takes that second cut into you, he kind of smiles, and you see like steam or maybe smoke coming out of his mouth.
Good.
You messed him up. All right. That completes their turn. Top of the round. Goat. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to go after this ruffian right in front of me.
All right. Now that you have an ally on the other side, you get advantage. So roll twice and take the higher attack.
I think I'll stick with that one.
Oh yeah, that works. So go ahead and roll damage. If you're doing it two-handed, it's going to be 2d10 plus your modifier because you've got a critical hit.
Oh, I'll go two-handed. First one is 8, or first one is 12. Second one, I'll go with 12.
No, so you do both, but the second one is minus the 4 because you don't add your proficiency or your modifier to the second one. So you dealt 17 points of damage.
Okay.
Goat, how do you end this man's existence?
I'm gonna hit him in the chest with Mjolnir.
Alrighty.
Cave his chest in.
So as you turn around and you just baseball swing Mjolnir at him, he goes. As it goes, it doesn't hit him in the chest. It goes into the chest. And you send him flying, and he just bounces off the edge of the christening and just floats in the water. You see that the crimson pool start to form around him? He's gone.
Sorry, Rick. It's no more swimming today.
Oh,
I'll still swim in
poor
that.
Aquaman.
Oh, it'd be dirty.
How do you know how many dead things are in the ocean?
Yeah, where do you think fish go to the restroom?
Fair point.
That's so gross. Why are we talking about poop right now?
I can move one spot, can I?
You can move 30 feet. So
The
only thing is-
I'm just gonna move right here so I can get out of everybody else's way.
all right, so you see this giant Goliath climb up on a barrel and kind of do like a Batman pose. Just be like, "Go on, get him." All right,
Don't fit in circles.
Malevolent, it is your turn. You just watch Goat baseball swing a man into the pool. What do you want to do?
Do a little dance.
Make a little up. Get down.
Is there anybody else in here I gotta fuck up right quick?
There's a guy in front of me in this
Yeah.
doorway.
Probably can't see him
I'm
because
gonna- Yeah.
nobody's been into that room yet, so it's probably not highlighted. But you
Got
saw
it.
Rickus get stabbed or get sliced, electrify and sliced. So you can see that there's somebody in this door frame right here.
Oh, it's time for the longbow. Duck, everybody. We're gonna hit this motherfucker.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, I totally duck.
Yeah, because the way I imagine when you guys are waiting your turn, you're constantly like fighting with your opponent if you're in melee range. So as you turn around wondering, hey, I'm getting hurt. Rickus is not doing good. You see Malevolence just draw her bow, and you're like, oh, and you just instinctively duck. And a 19 is going to hit, so go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Five.
5 piercing, not bad. So as Rickus is just going back and forth with this ruffian, he sees you, ducks. Your arrow sinks right into the solar plexus of this ruffian, and now that you get a better look since Rickus is out of the way, you can see his hair is all messed up. He's got some like some of his veins are like scarred from the electricity, and now he's got a giant arrow stuck in his chest. It's not a good day to be this guy, that's for sure.
I'm gonna do a little dance again, and I am done.
All right, dead ruffian is still dead. Pax, it is your turn.
Okay. And I can see past Rickus into the door,
You
right?
can, absolutely.
I'm gonna shout to this dude. Your mother was a kobold, and your father smelt of elderberries, and another vicious mockery.
He's like, hey, my parents were nice. You don't know them. He got a 4.
That's a failure. So that's
Oh, good force, no
1d4.
affiliate.
And then
It's
Ricky
3
will fart in
psychic,
his
and he's
general
got
direction.
yeah, disadvantage on his next attack roll.
As your insult does more than damage, touches a nerve, you see this ruffian, you see like blood coming out of his nose, a little bit of his ear, because he's not doing good, but you also see tears coming down his face. I know they wouldn't approve of my lifestyle, but damn it, they were good parents. I was just a shit kid.
Should have been better. And I'm gonna give Rickus bardic inspiration and be like, don't let him fuck you up any more than he already has.
I just raise my thumb and like a thumbs up.
Yeah, Rick is kind of like hunched forward a little bit. His armor's getting a little heavy on him. He's just like, got it. Yeah, try.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, Lagratha, you are up. You know there's that one ruffian. He ain't looking good. He ain't feeling too good either, both physically and now emotionally. What would you like to do?
Well, I reckon I'll try to hit him again.
Alrighty. What do you want to hit him with?
I'm gonna hit him with a dagger.
Alrighty. Let's see if you are in range to do so.
If I'm not, then I'll.
You got to
use
move
the
up 10 feet to have him in range so you don't have disadvantage on the attack. So if you just come up to the edge, you know, in between your buddies, Pax and Malevolence, clear shot.
All right. So let's move up there.
Perfect. That's within 20 feet. Go ahead and throw that dagger.
Hold on, I'm swiping trying to get to it. Because I was on
No rush. Take your time.
Actions. Dagger. Shit. Okay, I rolled a 20. Plus
Natural
5.
20?
Yeah.
Okay, natural 20 plus
That
5.
was
Yeah,
a
that
D.
dagger. Yeah, that dagger sinks true. So go ahead and roll 2d4 and then add 3.
Seven.
All right, 7 points of damage. How do you kill this ruffian in the doorway?
I stabbed him through the eyeball and made him another pirate.
Okay.
What? Pirate!
So the one Malevolence made into a pirate hit him in the right eye. You, however, throw this dagger and hit him in the left eye. So if they weren't dead, they probably could have gotten a sweet deal being like, left blind eye, right blind eye, kind of like a tag team thing. But no.
Sideshow act.
Yeah, sideshow act, but they're dead. So very dead. And as you look around, Rickus, you can see in the room, you don't see anybody else. You guys don't hear anybody else, so we are out of initiative order. There are no current threats that you are aware of.
I had that completely under control.
Looks like
Just
Totally.
like, I'm like bleeding from the mouth a little bit. I had that under control, totally.
the two guys with the taken out eyes. Looks like they're gonna have to take their act on the afterlife road.
Rickus, as you walk into that room, it appears to be some sort of storeroom pressed into the service's living quarters. You see 2 double bunks stand against the wall near the door, with barrels and crates on the southern half of the chamber. And you look into the crates, it seems just like what you found in the main room, just a bunch of provisions, food, ale, but you also see a bunch of those red scarves hanging from the beds.
Oh, I'd take a red scarf.
All right, so you have a red brand scarf.
I put it on.
Are you trying to camouflage
All right.
yourself?
It's a clever disguise. We're in the... they'll never know.
We're all
They'll never know.
we're all of the ruffians human.
Yes, everybody you met so far has been human.
Totally fit.
Yes, and this is a perfect disguise.
Hey, you never know. They may be dumb. They might believe it.
Will you stop opening bags that you find attached to strings?
Listen, okay. I like strings, I like bags, and I like water, alright?
If that bag has soap in it, don't drop it.
Yeah! You'll make a bubble bath really quick. It'll be fun.
So that, but like, as far
Hey,
as I
at
can
least
tell,
he
there's
would
no,
smell better.
there's no door or anything in here, is there?
There's stairs.
In the bag?
In the
No,
in the
in the
In
room,
the room that we're in.
Yeah.
roll a.
There's another door where we came in at.
Across the hall?
Right there where Pax is at.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
I see.
Is there anything in the crates and barrels in this little side room?
You look inside the crates, Goat, and you see the same provisions that you found in there. You guys get the hint that this is like a barracks room. This is where ruffians come to just camp for the night. They don't have lodging out in town, or if they're not at the giant tap house, just getting plastered all night.
Do we want to see what's behind door number 1?
I hadn't seen that door.
I prefer even numbers. So, but I mean, door number 1 is fine.
Well, this would
It
be
could
door
be
number
2.
3 that's underneath me.
Yeah, because we came in 1, and then there was one over there, and then that would be 3. Yeah.
We came in here, and then Brickus got hurt over here. So
And there's
we
a
need to go
door
in that one.
right where you just were.
Tis but
That's
a
where we
flesh
just
wound.
shot and killed the guy. It's just a flesh wound.
It's just a
Uh,
flesh wound.
I guess we could
Missing an
just
arm.
check it. Is
Can we
the
get-
door locked?
Door is not locked.
Okay.
Do we want to peek in?
Yes. 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 Yes.
All
Totally.
right.
Bust it down and rush in.
All right. I'm gonna slowly open the door and like peek around the door, like, hello.
You could have let me do it.
I could have.
I mean, I am the biggest one in the group, and I've got the big hammer.
Why do we
I've
call
got a
him
big
Goat? You
shield.
should call him Tank.
The goat tank.
These
Go
guys
tank.
just got lucky.
So
All right, so you go through the door packs.
Did
yeah,
that make him a Trojan
How far
horse?
in do you go?
just inside the
Trojan
door.
goat.
So
Makes him
instead of a
Trojan
Trojan
goat.
horse, you're a pagan
All right.
goat.
So about here. All right. So as you peek in, looking around the corner, you see thick dust covers the flagstones of this somber hallway. The walls are decorated with fox columns, or FAUX columns, fox
Oh.
Oh.
faux columns, every 10 feet or so. And if you peek your head in just a little more, you see at the very end of the hall a set of double doors that are what look to be copper plated, but now green with age. You see a couple relief carvings of a mournful angel that graces the door.
That's creepy.
This is kind of sketchy.
We should poke it with a stick.
Is there room?
Do I
Okay.
see anything else in the room?
You can roll perception and try to find.
Let's roll some perception.
I've got your back.
With an 18, you look around the room, you clock the walls, you look at the ceiling, but none of those are interesting enough. You look down on the floor, however, and you're looking at the tiles, and you see a couple of them just don't look right.
Y'all don't go any
Particularly-
further.
Particularly these four
Right here.
right here just don't look right. But amongst those tiles, you see on the very far ends of it, like narrow walking paths that look like they fit what this floor looks like.
Okay. So I'm gonna
Wait,
point out.
Why did I just get an Indiana Jones feeling?
Right. I'm gonna point out the walking paths on the side and how the they don't quite line up.
Eats a drop.
So what do y'all want to do?
Well, if we follow the walking path, wouldn't that be a safe path?
It should be.
Logic dictates.
Why
that
don't you
would-
go ahead and find out? Go ahead, everybody, and find out. for us.
Okay. I'll drink a healing potion.
All right, go ahead.
Damn, that's terrible.
That's not the worst, but I mean, it's pretty bad. Oh,
It's pretty bad.
do you drink any of those things you found in the pack and the pouch?
Oh fuck no! Not without an appraisal.
Okay. Well, you would know after drinking this healing potion that one of the vials is the same color. So you get that one of them was a potion of healing. The other one, who knows?
Mystery
Potion of
meat.
liquid death.
Oh, good. I still have 2 more potions of healing then.
Okay,
So,
it might be-
But
it
I'm
might
not
turn
like
into
I'm
a
not
llama.
terrible at health right now. So I'm gonna walk. Okay, what's the walking path? Can you point it out to me so I don't fuck this up?
Yeah, let me freehand. So on the very edges, there are about like 5 foot wide walking paths. So you're gonna have to like on your back against the wall, sidestep across.
That's what I do.
I'm gonna need an acrobatics check.
Oh, I've been waiting my whole life
You
for this.
still have
acrobatics check.
bardic inspiration.
Yes,
I'm
you
pretty
still
sure.
have bardic inspiration.
And I will absolutely need that bardic inspiration. I assume. That's a
believe
D6,
it's-
right?
Is it a D6 or 8? Let me see.
Have you seen how big I am
D6.
and you want me to do something acrobatic?
I got a 4, so 8, 9, 10, 12.
So
Mine's
Rickus,
got a doodle.
because that marks what Pax has pointed out that floor doesn't look right. So Rickus, go ahead and move across.
Okay, I thought there was a slug or
Whew.
something had left a
Oh.
trail.
And as you do, Rickus,
Oh fuck.
You're fine.
Oh.
He's fucking
Ah.
with us today, guys.
See, guys, everything's fine. Just walk along the wall, scoot against it. You'll be good.
Or do a
Do we all
backflip
need to do
over
an
it.
acrobatics?
I want to wait to see
Yes.
what happens with the big guy,
Anybody
'cause I
who's
wanna know
walking
if it's a
across
weight
those
plate or
ledges
not.
needs to make an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Yay!
Yeah.
Fumbled that shit.
I just need to roll once or twice.
Once, you're good. Goat, you make it across safely. Everything's fine.
Wait, there's only 6 of us, and there's only enough room for 4.
Oh, cool. I'll stay
That's okay.
behind.
So,
Right.
Malevolence and Pax and Ratchet, as you three are making, or Lagartha, are you gonna stay here?
I think
You gonna
I'm
try
going
to-
to sit tight because I
Okay.
just don't have very good luck with these dice.
Yeah,
I ain't trying to
So-
fall down no holes.
Jump up.
yeah.
I
So,
ain't trying to fall in
Pax,
nothing.
Ratchet, and Malevolence, as you guys make your way across, your feet, not foots, feet slip, and you step on these tiles, and the tiles give way, and all 3 of you plummet into a pit.
See, you
Shit.
should have stayed. You should have
There's
stayed
How
put.
deep?
There's
Can
no.
I catch any of them?
You are right there. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
And we'll
God,
see
that's
if you
my
can
worst
actually-
stat.
We can see if you can get one.
Okay, dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that one.
No, you reach, and they reach up for you, like, help us, Rickus, help! And you're just not there. Why can't I get rid of the drawings? Oh, that's annoying me now.
It's a snail
Oh,
trail.
I know why. I'm on the wrong layer.
How deep
So-
is the pit?
Give me just a second, and I can tell you that.
Does anybody
So the
have...
pit.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
So you guys fall 20 feet, which isn't that bad. Could be a lot deeper. And you look, and there's no spikes or anything. It's just you fall straight on your asses. You each take 7 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall. And you guys are just knocked on your back. The wind, you got the wind knocked out of you. And it just didn't feel good.
I mean, I do have
Ow.
rope on me, but it's only a 10-pound weight limit, so that's not gonna...
That's some tiny rope.
Yeah.
What rope do you have?
Hempen, it's 50 feet, but it's only 10 pounds. Oh, the weight is 10 pounds. I have
Yeah,
rope.
I was about to say.
The rope
No, that rope
weighs
should
I
hold
also
a
have
lot
rope.
more.
pounds.
That would be a string, not a rope.
Just tie it around the big guy.
Oh, I can
Yeah.
throw it up first.
Throw it to me, I'll catch it.
Yeah.
There you go.
So at no time at all, Rickus and Goat, you guys lower down your ropes. Goat, you are big enough to just stand there and just be that anchor point. Rickus, you know, with Goat's help, you're not going to make a strength check because Goat's got them both. He makes you think you're helping, but Goat's just, he's a Goliath. He's a big strong boy. He all day.
I just tap him on the back. I'm just here for emotional support. I already knew he
Yeah.
could handle it.
He just grabs
you
the rope
guys-
with his index finger
Yeah.
and thumb and just kind of pulls up.
You guys make it out of the pit. Malevolence, I'm just putting you inside. I'll get to you in a second. Nothing bad's going to happen to you. Lagartha. How are you going to get
Wait,
across?
these coffins I see down here. Fuck, I'm down here with dead guys. Fuck.
But I don't wanna.
We could throw the rope across to you.
Why don't?
Oh,
How tall are you, big guy?
6 foot.
If I
That's
get on your
short.
shoulders, we could create a bridge.
Oh my god.
You must have sticky feet then.
And I do not have that, but I do know physics.
Lagartha, you got all your allies on the other side. You can make this dexterity or this acrobatics check with advantage. Your friends are there. They have ropes
Okay, well,
ready. They
if
know
I
the
have to
pit's
jump
there.
over this hole,
I will catch her.
oh yay, the goat's gonna catch me. I feel much better now. Okay, so roll acrobatics.
Yes, you get advantage, so roll twice and take the higher number.
Yay, 11.
You succeed.
Plus 3. So that's a
Plus 3.
14.
14 without a problem. You get halfway across. Goat's got his big meaty hand waiting for you. He grabs onto your hand and just yanks you to the other side. You guys are all across.
Hey. No sneaky grabs, sir. I felt
Down
that.
here with dead people.
All right,
Weird.
let's move on
Let's
into
check
the
the
dead people.
door.
Okay, go to the
Malevolent
other side.
seems
That was
to.
funny.
Is the
Yelling.
door locked?
No, Malevolence is inside screaming.
Oh.
She's in here with dead people.
Oh.
So as you all
I
enter
hate
the
dead
room,
people.
you see 3 large stone sarcophagi stand within this dusty crypt. And propped up against each sarcophagus is a human skeleton, clad in bits of rusty mail. False columns along the walls are carved with the image of spreading oak trees. The double doors in the southeast corner are sheathed in tarnished copper plate.
Which we just came through.
Yeah, so you also see 2 doors on either side.
Is there any
Where are the skeletons at?
out of place tiles or tiles?
They're up
top
on,
of the sarcophagus.
yeah,
Okay.
they're next to the sarcophagus.
Okay.
Is there anything
Okay.
that might look like a trap?
Roll a perception check.
Yeah, I'm also looking.
Me too.
Me
Anybody?
too.
I was about to say, anybody looking around, go ahead and make perception checks.
17.
I got 12.
21.
Collectively, that's not bad
I'm
for
kind
everybody.
of aware I'm in a room.
Yeah. Ratchet, you're just like, yeah, this is pretty dusty. So much you get down here. Everybody else is clocking corners, looking at the grooves in the wall, checking the floors. Now that you know that pit traps are a thing, you see no traps. All you see are the 2 doors, the 3 sarcophagus, the three skeletons, and the sarcophagus lids are closed. So you
We
can't
see
see
no holes
inside.
in the wall, correct?
No holes in the wall. No,
Okay.
should I say, you see nothing out of the ordinary in this room.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go up here.
By the way, for my
Okay.
perception check, I got 10 plus 3.
Okay.
Just
Same thing. You guys see nothing out of the ordinary until Rickus and Goat get next to these doors over here, and then the skeletons start to move.
I was just about to say,
Oh,
pull out my
great.
camera.
Yeah.
Way to go, boys.
And as they look at Rickus, hold on, let me make sure I got this right.
Oh god, they're looking at me?
Yeah, all 3 point their heads at you, Rickus, and then all 3 of them immediately turn to Goat, and they all start
What?
making their way towards Goat.
That's a little
So-
racist, I think.
So, all right, everyone, we're back in initiative. Let's go.
What am I rolling?
Don't ignore
Money,
me.
big money. Hey.
Oh,
It's-
up here.
Yes, I got
And
it.
this being a halfling.
I got a
9.
2. I'm rolling bad.
I got an 18.
Figured out my crap now.
I got
Oh,
9.
Okay, yeah, I got a 2, so fucking like let me use it.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. So I've got Pax, I've got Goat, I've got Ratchet. So I'm missing Malevolence.
That's because when
got
I
an
rolled it, it's
18?
saying that I have. Hold on. It says you wanted to send the results with this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was. Where the fuck is the token on my fucking character?
It's probably
sheet
because
so can-
I didn't have it open as you rolled.
Oh,
Because I
It
don't.
shows 18
yeah.
on there.
I just
Yeah.
added her. So Rickus, I need to add you as well with your mighty 2. All right. And
The best
Lagritha,
roll
what did
ever.
you get?
I said I rolled a 9.
A 9? Okay. Alrighty. Boom.
Not
So
much
top
better,
of the
but at
turn.
least it's not a 2.
Well, I got Goat, Malevolence, Ratchet, Lagritha, Pax, and Rickus. All right. Goat's up first again. Goat. The skeleton closest to you is just, you can tell there's no talking to this thing. It doesn't have the ears to hear you. And he draws out his short sword. And he's just skeleton walking up to his feet, getting ready to take a slice at you. What do you want to do?
I'm going to. I'm going to use Mjolnir again.
Put the hammer down!
And I got a 21.
21 hits, roll damage.
I like my hammer.
I'm going to use 2-hand damage. Oh, really?
So you did 5 damage.
Yeah.
me
I
double
should've known
check
better. I was stuck in
something.
the corner.
That's fine. So as you hit, and you think, you just got out of combat, your muscles are a little sore. And as you go,
Sorry.
what would really not hurt a human, you feel like this hit you did a lot more to just a pile of bones.
Wow.
I mean, it can't be that hard. Just separate his bones.
Does that complete
I'm
your turn?
just waiting for them to regenerate.
All right.
Come back.
Malevolence, you are up.
I'm gonna pop over here to this one that's right next to Pax, and then I'm gonna whack him with my great axe.
I was about to say, if you try to hop up on this sarcophagus right here, because it's only it's not even 5 feet up, you can hop on that and bring your axe down. You will have flanking advantage.
Okay, well, I already rolled, but I'll do that.
Yeah, so that's not a problem. Go ahead and roll again because you have advantage and take the higher of the two.
I got a 16.
16 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Come here, button. Button! Six.
All right, 12. Your first one was a 12.
Oh, sorry.
So we're
I didn't
gonna go
realize
with
I
that.
had twice. Okay.
It's all right. Sometimes it takes a second for them to match up. You bring your axe down and you sever almost half this skeleton. You just cut through these old withered bones. Its sword arm falls off completely, and you cut it down to down to its hip. You almost get a leg too, and it kind of just looks at you.
It needs to die. It needs to stay dead. I can't very well much do anything else unless I really want to jump on and dance on it, but that's not going to do anything.
Well, you do have action surge if you want to use it now. You only get one, then you have to take a long rest to get it back.
No, I'm good for now.
Alrighty. Does that complete your turn?
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Alrighty. As Goat's fighting this skeleton, you guys hear commotion in the room next to him. And you see, I'm just going to drag him out so everyone can see it so it's not a surprise. You see another ruffian come out of the room, but he can't get past Goat. So he's going to take a swipe at Goat. He doesn't get advantage because even though he's not really an ally. Well, no, he is an ally. But it's not flanking, so he's only going to get normal attacks. So for the first one, for a 7. No, as soon as he opens the door and he swipes, you're already fighting the skeleton and you're maneuvering out of that way. And a
He's
12.
closed the door on his face.
Yeah. And after the first swipe, he loses the element of surprise. And he turns around and goes for a second swipe. And yeah, you just close the door on him. Kind of push his sword out of the way. 12 finds no purchase. That's his turn. Ratchet, you are up.
Okay, I am moving up to this guy, and I'm hitting him with my right hammer.
All right, roll to hit with a hammer.
Put the hammer down!
But I like the hammer. I really like the hammer.
Oh yeah, you really like to swing hammers.
4.
And like that, you hop up, you smack him square in the face, where the nose should be, but it's just a hole. and the whole skull, you see cracks go throughout it, and just dust and crumble, and then the rest of the skeleton just falls.
And no short readjustment is the best way to deal with these guys.
Alrighty, is that all you want to do?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, Lagritha, you are up. What would you like to do?
Oh darn! I can't do that when I'll hit everybody. I don't want to do that. Trying to
Yeah, I'd
make sure
rather
that what I
stay
do
all
is
nut
the-
crunchy.
How close do you
Yeah.
have to be for your green flame blade?
Oh no!
For it to hit the other one?
The bad guys have to be close together for that to work. Not me. I mean, I do have to be close to them, but let's see. I think I'm gonna go with my magic missile.
Alrighty,
She's gonna
guaranteed
make
hits.
a missile.
Yeah. So you get 3 darts. Do you want to do all 3 into one, or how do you want to break it up?
Well,
You can tell the one fighting goat is not looking good. A lot of the bones are crumbling. A lot of the what's left of armor is falling off. But the one in front of Rickus looks like it just woke up from a long nap.
okay, let's send 1 to the one that's already damaged and 2 to Sleepyhead over there.
All right, go ahead and roll. First one goes to Goat's dancing buddy.
Sorry, clicked the wrong thing. There we go. 4
4.
plus 1 equals 5.
All right. So as Goat and this skeleton are dancing, you send one of your magic darts right at the back of its head and just turn its head into dust. Goat, bits of bone and bone dust, kind of like, you kind of breathe some in, you cough up a little bit, but nothing too major, and you just get all that dust out of your beard. Now you got chunks of bone in there. I'm not quite sure if that's a bad thing, but your dancing buddy is deceased yet
Just like,
again.
look, he's got decoration.
It gives
All right,
me
go ahead.
character.
Go ahead and roll your second 2 darts for the other one.
Second one is 3 plus 1, that's 4. And the second dart for that one is the same thing. 3 plus 1 is 4.
Alrighty. So, oops. Nope. Sorry, not minus 43.
Wow.
So,
Oh, jeez.
That
I'm
really
giving
is a
back
magic
skin,
missile. Fuck around.
flesh. I turn him back into a human again.
so as your
You
2
think
darts,
he has it over there.
as your 2 darts hit, yeah, they just pelt right in its back, and again, chunks of bone go flying off, some ribs disattach, vertebrae kind of like it has scoliosis now from the
He's got
impact.
scoliosis.
But it's still standing.
Damn! He's still standing with scoliosis.
I'm still
That's
saying,
talent.
yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Alrighty. Is that
You're welcome, Daddy.
just so you know, as a sorcerer at level 2 now, you have sorcery points. You don't have any meta magics yet, but what you can do with your bonus action is convert those 2 points to a level 1 spell slot.
Okay.
So, because you've used 2 spell slots, you have only 3. So, if you want to convert those points to another spell slot, you can.
So does that mean
This
I've
means-
got to learn a new spell, or
No.
does that mean
What this means
another-
is like you get a free spell slot, pretty much. So instead of only being able to cast a leveled spell one more time, you still have now 2.
Oh well, carry on. We'll do that.
All right, so you convert those. You take a second, and you channel in this the arcane that came with your birth, and you just give yourself another level 1 spell slot. So I'll mark that down for you. All right, that brings us to this skeleton. This skeleton looks over at Rickus, just moves over to Goat, stops, looks at Pax, and just swings its sword at her for a 22 to hit.
Yeah, I guess that hits.
Only 3 slashing damage. It got messed up by this magic missile, so now the bones are trying to really grip onto this sword it has, and the shoulder joint is all messed up. So as it swings, it doesn't swing with a lot of oomph. So only 3 slashing damage towards you.
Still an ouchie.
That completes that turn. This skeleton
Remember, Pax,
dead.
I'm sorry. Remember, Pax, if you want to tell them, sticks and stones will break their bones, but words will never hurt them.
They will.
All right, go.
I'm
You
gonna
hear
take out
another.
Ahmed.
You hear another voice from the inside said, "Y'all better shut your mouths, or I'll come back for you." And another ruffian shows around the door, but he can't really get to you because his ally's in the way. So that's all he can do. But he's going to ready an action. So that's going to complete his turn. This skeleton's still dunsies. Pax, you are up.
Nice. I'm going to poke at it with my rapier.
She's gonna
Go
poke
for it.
with her
19's going to
stick.
poke it pretty good.
8 piercing.
All right. How do you poke this thing to death? Or re-death?
Re-death. They just take the rapier and just like get it up under the thing and pop the skull off the top.
Yeah, so underneath where the mandible is, it's just a hole. You go right underneath, out through the top of the skull, and with the rest of the momentum, you just sever it from the vertebrae. Kind of like Scorpion's old-fashioned fatality when he yanks the spine and the head right off of the opponent.
Yeah.
So now you just have it, and it kind of just starts sliding down towards your hand,
Oh, no.
and then you just do that cool fencing, like spin your sword and it goes flying off. Yeah.
I just
Just
wanna
goes
know
flying
what
off
the
and hits the
rapier's
sarcophagus.
name is, because if it's needle, I think it gets. I think it should get extra points.
I will absolutely name it Needle. I love that.
Game of Thrones.
All right, does that complete your turn, Pax?
Yes.
All right, Rickus, it is your turn.
I'm gonna move here, and I can attack into this doorway, right?
Not from there.
No. Okay.
Because, I mean, now the door's kind of closed from Goat, slamming it on that ruffian. And now you would have to, like, bank a spell or something off the wall. Because the door opened outward. So when he went for his second attack, Goat grabbed it and slammed it closed. So the opening of the door is going to be closest to you. Well, yeah, I mean, depending on what you want to do. What do you want to do?
I wanted to take my bow and its spear form and stab in.
Okay. Go ahead and make the attack, but given how the door is, it's going to be at disadvantage.
Okay.
But it's still possible.
That's not preferable. That's less preferable. So the 11.
Well, it'd be the 7 with disadvantage. So
Oh yeah.
you see the sword kind of sparking, so you kind of just like, you don't want to like fully expose yourself. So you take your T'Pol, and it'd probably be in your offhand, depending on what hand Rickus is. So if Rickus is righty, you had to put it in your left to kind of like get a good angle, and you're not used to being, not using your offhand. That's usually your shield hand. So you go and you stab it, and the ruffian's already backed up, and it's just not enough room.
All right. And yeah, I'm in my turn.
Alrighty, that brings us back to the top of the round. Goat, you're holding this door. The ruffian is like kind of like doing that childish swinging thing, trying to hit somebody. What do you want to do?
I guess I'm gonna open the door and attack him.
All right, easy enough to do. So you open the door, and the ruffian is just like, "Wait a minute," and he's right in front of you. Go ahead and make your attack.
Ooh. 21.
Yeah, you're gonna hit. Go ahead and do damage.
7.
All right, for a total of 7. Not bad. So you open the door. The ruffian is kind of caught off guard because he was like, "Oh, they're gonna try to keep me out," but nope. You open it, and you just throw your hammer like right into his like throat area. So he's like coughing, and I'm not gonna cough because I don't want to hurt y'all's ears with headphones. But he's just like, you
Sorry.
kind of like knock the wind out. He's like, and inside, Goat, as you open the door and you hear that, you also hear crying.
Uh-oh.
A couple people
There-
crying.
Oh, I thought it was a baby.
Can I move inside the door?
Not with him right there.
Kick him out of the way!
I was gonna say the same thing.
With me standing here, am I in everybody else's way?
They'll be able to like from behind you like do their range stuff, but and since allies can occupy the same space or at least travel through the same space, if they wanted to make a melee attack, they're pretty much just going to share your space, but will have to move back 5 feet at the end of their turn.
Oh,
So
I guess my
you're
turn.
okay right there.
Okay.
Alrighty,
But I'm tiny
And-
and I can poke through holes.
exactly. And now it's your turn. Go poke somebody.
Actually, what I'm going to do
me.
is I'm going to run up underneath of Goat's legs, and I want to see what's going on in this room.
So you want to try to get through the opponent's space?
No, I just want to like lay down on the ground underneath of him and look around to see what's going on in the room because there's crying in there. Obviously, I need to know what's going on in there. Because I don't want to hurt anybody that's in the room if they don't need to be hurt.
That's not a safe place to be.
Look, just don't fart. We're
All right.
fine.
Violence
I
calling.
was
Anybody
muted.
need to be
Hey,
killed?
beware. He's like been killing it the last few days, so
Here's what I'm going to say you can do.
Okay.
You could run through Goat space and tackle this ruffian out of the doorway.
Okay.
But you have to give me a strength check, and you got to beat his armor class. But if you succeed, you'll knock him about, like kind of like football. You pick him up and you kind of run him, and then you
Yeah.
slam him down. And that's exactly what happens. So you run up, you kind of like get through Goat. You pick up this ruffian, and you just go back like 10 feet, and you slam him against the wall. So he'll take bludgeoning damage for that. So he will take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as his skull hits the back of the wall from your tackle, and
Okay.
you just throw him to his side. And Malevolence, as you enter the room, you see 2 women, and well, this one's supposed to be a child.
there is a baby in there.
So this is room. All right. So as you enter this room, you see this long room is partitioned into 3 areas with iron bars walling off the north and the south. Filthy straw lines the floors of those ceilings, the hinged doors of which are secured with chains and padlocks. You see a pair of disheveled human women are held in the cell to the south. That'd be these 2.
Mhm.
While human boys confined to the north. All are dressed in plain gray tunics and have iron collars fitted around their necks. And then where this ruffian landed, you see a heap of discarded clothing is piled carelessly against the far wall.
I can't attack anybody else, can I?
You do have action surge if you wanted to use it, which means you'll get an extra
that's no-
attack action.
Right, but then I gotta go sleep for a really long time.
Well, I mean, you could still attack and stuff like that. It just pretty much gives you a free turn. There's no, like, the only consequence is you can't use it later on.
Until you've had a long rest. That's-
Yeah, so like the next morning, you'll be able to do that ability again.
Okay. Well, let's attack the guy that's standing directly in front of me, since his name is Ruffian.
Yeah, so he is prone because you just threw him on the ground. So go ahead, you burn your action surge and you get an extra attack. Go ahead, roll with advantage because he's prone.
What am I hitting him with? Let's dagger the fucker.
Okay, roll the dagger.
And 23 was 7.
Yeah, but you get advantage, so go ahead and roll again in case it's a natural 20.
Okay.
That was damage. You got to roll to hit again.
Oh, fuck! I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That one. That one.
Yep, that works. All right, so 23 is still going to hit. How do you kill him?
I'm just gonna be simple with it and slit his throat.
Yeah, so everybody that's in the other room with the sarcophagi, you see Malevolent just run, pick this dude up like he weighed nothing, go 10 feet in the room, and you hear the crack of skull on metal. And as he's kind of dazed, trying to get up, you just pick him up by his hair, and you just,
Bless you.
like opening a letter. And he just falls over dead.
That was lovely.
Thank you.
Thanks, I try to really paint the
Good acting.
paint the picture for you.
I was
And
saying
then
the
Malevolence.
elegance of it. Go ahead.
And then as you look towards the cells, you see another ruffian with a sword, and he's like, "Oh shit, she's serious."
Help, help, help. I'm done. Help.
Alrighty, so that brings us to this dead ruffian who's still dying. Ratchet, it is your turn.
Sorry, I had myself on mute there. Okay, I'm gonna head on into the room. I guess about right there.
Yeah, looks good to me.
And I'm going to firebolt the ruffian.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay,
Oh, actually, the ruffian first is going to get an attack opportunity on you because you entered and then left his melee space.
I understand.
That's okay. For an 11, which does not hit.
Awesome.
So as you walk in, you kind of clock what's going on. He tries to get the jump on you, but he kind of expected someone a little taller. And so he goes a little too high. He almost like hits your hat. And you're like, wait a minute. And then as you turn around, you just throw a fireball right in his face. That's going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Kaboom. 9 damage.
9. You set a good part of his armor and his cloth and especially his little red scarf, the symbol of his gang, ablaze. So he starts patting himself down. But, ow, fuck. You see like burns, maybe it's like 2nd-degree burns start on his face, definitely down his shoulder, and like his armor is now kind of like fused to his skin. He's going to need immediate medical attention.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, Lagritha, you are up. What would you like to do?
Let's see. I'm still stuck in this room. So I guess I need to move. Can I go out of the room?
From your movement, you can get just inside.
Okay.
Or you can get to the square, like right next to Malevolence.
Okay, let's do that.
Alrighty.
Next to Malevolence.
Mm-hmm.
And I can get my screen to cooperate. There we go. Do we need to question this guy at all? About these people that are in here?
It might be a good idea.
Okay, so I won't kill him.
You can call something called non-lethal damage. So, like, when you hit him, it doesn't kill him, but it still works.
Okay.
Basically, striking to incapacitate.
Is that what you want to do? You want to try to hit him and knock him unconscious?
Well, if we knock him unconscious, we can't ask him
And we
anything.
can't question him. We just
But
need
you
to
can
get
wake him up.
Slaps.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
wake him up.
wake him up.
He won't be dead, is what I'm saying. You don't want to kill this guy.
Can't I just grab him and put my dagger to his throat and let Malevolence question him?
Ooh, yeah. So you want to try to grapple him?
Sure,
Yeah.
let's do that.
All right, go ahead and make an
Teamwork.
athletics check. He's going to make a dexterity check to try to avoid being grappled.
Athletics check. Okay. Fuck!
Ooh,
It was a 1.
that sounded like it didn't work very
It
well.
was almost
that's
a
what I said.
19, but it flipped over. That's why I got mad. Sorry.
He got a
I have
natural
that.
20 plus 2, so he got a 22. But just because you got a natural 20 doesn't mean it's an auto success. That's only for combat. So as you reach out to try to grab onto him, he just kind of like ballerina dances out of your way as you try to keep grabbing, like, come here. And he's like, nope, not touching me. Don't touch me. Nope, don't know where you've been. You killed my friends.
I'm not touching you.
All right, that was your action. You don't have much for a bonus action now. So that's going to bring us to this dead skeleton who's still dead. Now it's the ruffian's turn. He doesn't like being touched. So he's going to take an attack at you, Lagratha. So for a 20 to hit, that's going to hit. You take 8 points of slashing damage. As you continue to grab at him, he just backs up and just swipes at you with his short sword. All right, and he looks over at Malevolence. Now he's kind of seeing what's going on here. He's going to take a second attack at you, Malevolence.
No!
Well, damn.
Fucker!
For another 20 to hit.
Sorry.
So you take 5 points of slashing damage. And he's like, I ain't going quietly. Y'all better knock it off or I'm going to have to put y'all down.
So 5, that
You
puts
get
me
your little
at 9.
spellcaster buddy in the corner out of here. It's going to end his turn. Pax, you are up.
All right. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15. Oh, am I on top of someone?
No.
No, you're fine.
Okay. 15 into here and see the dude. And I'm going to attack him with Needle.
All right, for a 12. 12 does not hit.
Shoot.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
He's after me. And I'll give Rick a Spartic Inspiration because he's after me. Be like, all right, well, mine didn't work, so come on.
I'm
I'm
full
gonna
on.
move up here. I know I'm gonna get an opportunity attack, but
Yes, you are. For a 6.
doesn't hit.
Yeah, so he's starting to get a little fatigued from the damage he's taken so far, and this show he's trying to put up that he's not tired, but you can start to tell that he's getting a little winded. All right, so that brings us to Rickus. You hear all kinds of commotion inside. Malevolence is screaming, Lagratha is screaming. Pax just said a nice thing to you. It is your move.
Alright, 5, 10. Oh, there he is.
Don't kill him.
15, 20. I'm going
You can't get
to.
there.
I can't get there?
No, because that's where the cell is.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I see the bars now. It was disguised by the light of his aura. All right,
Yes.
I'm gonna just do non-lethal damage with the T'Pol, trying to like whack him with the side of it, I guess.
All right, so you're going to go with the flat end of your T'Pol. We'll
Yeah.
say, because the way it is, it has a dagger form. So
Yeah.
we're going to say at the butt end of your T'Pol is like a not as sharp side, like a design not for cutting. So you can
Right.
use that to essentially do dagger damage without trying to kill him.
All right,
Got a blunt end.
17, 21 to hit.
21's going to hit.
All right, and then for the dagger, it's 1d4 plus 2. So 3 damage.
3 damage. You see, like, as you walk up, you walk in the rooms, there he is, and he's like, what are you? And you just, like shoulder him or elbow him. You see it almost look like he's going to daze him, but then he kind of snaps out of it. You didn't do enough damage to knock him out. But it was a good blow. Like, if he was any more damaged, that would have been it to knock him out. But he's still standing.
Okay. I'm me take a look around the room here real quick.
So I say if you wanted to move, you can move next to Pax or next to Lagritha.
No. Let's move. Yeah, can I move? I'm just gonna stand on top of this guy's body.
That's fine. Yeah, you just kind of like saddle over him.
And I'll
He's
take
still
the
just very dead.
attack.
There is no opportunity attack. You used this reaction already.
Oh,
Do a
hell yeah,
little
let's go.
Dance while you're standing.
I am a man of persona. I will not desecrate the dead.
We lost goat.
Oh, we lost Goat.
Go
Come back as it's your turn.
Oh, here he comes. Woo!
Oh, here he comes. Oh, he's back. No, you're good. Goat, it's your turn.
I want to try to grapple him.
You want to try to grapple him?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and make an athletics check. And he's going to try to make a dexterity check to avoid being grappled.
21.
Jeez Louise. 19. So he dodges your first hand, but then your second hand just grabs onto the front of his armor, and you just pull him in close, and you just wrap your big arms around him, and just kind of like, you could crush this dude if you wanted to with your strength. And he is just secured. He's squirming. He's like, he can't even like get enough momentum to cut you with his sword. And he's just like, come on, man. I don't like being touched. I don't want a hug. Leave me alone. All right, so that was your action. All right, so we're still in initiative order because he's still a threat, because he could still, on his turn, try to get out of the hold. So, Malevolence, it's your turn.
Okay, so can I use intimidation on this fool?
Yeah. What do you want to try to intimidate him?
I want information, like
I'll be back in just a second.
where this supposed wizard is, where we can find him that the dude in town told me about. Like, is he in the building?
Glass staff.
I say, come
that
on,
guy.
intimidate me. Come on, make me scared. I'm in Goat's arms. What are you trying to say?
Ah! 12. I need
12?
to know where Glassstaff is.
All right, I'm going to have him.
And if you don't tell me, we're going to kill you. You're dead anyway, but just so you know.
Just so you know, he's like, fine, then if I die, I ain't telling you shit. He kind of spits at you.
Oh, what is it with
He's got
Oh.
some fight in him.
Fluids
He
on
ain't
you.
totally
More
out of it.
malevolence and the body fluids. God.
Yeah.
Spit boogers? I'm just... ugh.
Snot.
We don't have to kill him. He's
All right,
pretty
I'll
well
say-
screwed.
I'll say that was your free action. You still have your action. If you don't, I mean, if you want to try to shut him up or be a little more cooperative.
Well, apparently I have unarmed strikes as well, so can I headbutt
Yeah.
him?
Just punch him.
Yeah, you can. I mean, he's in Goat's arms, so you'll get
I'm gonna
advantage on this
headbutt
attack.
this fucker.
All right, so roll to
Yeah.
headbutt this fucker.
What do I roll that under?
It's going to be unarmed strike.
Mm,
So if you go to your actions,
and then attack.
it's the very last one.
Okay, I got you. It's gonna be a 9.
you get- And you have advantage.
So what does that
Roll
mean?
that
Do I-
hit again.
It means you roll again and take the higher hit.
9?
Well, no, that's damage. You gotta roll to hit again.
Oh, that was the strike.
999.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought that was
yeah.
damage.
No, that was.
Oh, wow.
I got 9 and 7. I probably
that-
missed.
Yeah, he kind of like Goat's pretty tall, so he's kind of got him up to like his head. So as you try to like hop up and get the headbutt in, you're kind of just hitting Goat, and Goat's just gonna like
I'm sorry.
maybe. And by the time Goat's like, "Oh, I'll lower him down for you," it's just you go in for the second one, and you kind of give yourself a little headache.
Yeah.
Just man, Goat's armor is really thick.
I'm gonna have a goose
That's-
egg.
So that's gonna bring us to Ratchet.
Okay, quick question: is the hinges on the gate behind PAX on my side or on the other side? The other side of her.
They're on the outside, so where you guys are.
Right. But I was just wondering if I push to them in this square, or
You can reach him from where you are. You know,
Okay.
you've got 5 feet of reach. So, what would you like to do?
I am I am concentrating on those hinges, and I'm looking around in the cell at that's the kid in the cell, right?
Yes, the cell right behind you. There's a little boy.
I'm like, hey, buddy, let's see if we can get you out of here after we get rid of this guy, okay?
The boy is just looking at you. He has been crying a lot. He's a younger kid, and he's just kind of not. He's trying to stay safe in the corner, but he just nods at you.
I give him a thumbs up, and I'm trying to figure out if there's any way that if I have the tools necessary to pop the hinges on this or lift the gate up off the hinges to get him out of there.
You don't have the tools for that. However, you do have tools to pick this lock.
Oh, that's right, I do. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you have these tools. So if you want to open the lock, go ahead and roll me sleight of hand.
Okie dokie. Well, not so much. 7.
So you start working on this lock, and I think this is the first time you've ever tried to pick something. So you're not quite familiar with how it works, but you hear a couple of the tumblers inside go up, and then as you move deeper, you miss it, and it resets the lock. You don't break your tools or anything, but you were close.
Okay. I'm gonna keep working at it, and that's my turn.
Alrighty. So that brings us to Lagritha.
So we're still trying to get a grip on this
I've
dude.
got a hold of him.
Oh, you got a
Yeah,
hold
the
of
only reason we're not out of initiative order, because on his turn, he can try to break out of the grapple and still be an active threat. So if you were able to knock him unconscious and then tie him up with the rope, he would not be a threat.
I don't recommend headbutting him. It kind of hurts.
Well, there is always punching.
Yeah, but I'm a sorceress. I need my hands.
I'm pretty sure he passed. Considering how damaged he is, I'm pretty sure he passed out if you punched him in the nuts.
Do you have one of those sorcerer stick things?
A staff?
A staff or a
Yes.
wand?
Either one.
I'd hate to see what she'd do with a wand.
You can
Okay.
also use the back end of a dagger to kind of come up and just thump him in the head with it instead of using the stabby side.
He's the hilt.
Sorry, I'm thinking.
Not a problem.
I mean, I guess we can hit him.
All right.
Whack him
Well,
with
he
the
is
pommel.
grappled. Yeah, so he is grappled, so you will get advantage on the attack, which means you roll twice and take the higher number.
Now, how do I need to do that? Because
So
we were
roll-
talking about taking the
roll
back
your
end of
dagger.
the dagger and hitting him in.
Yeah.
Okay, roll the dagger.
So just
Okay.
roll it like you're trying to stab him, but you're gonna use the blunt end of it.
Okay. So hit 16 plus 5
Okay.
is 21.
All right, go ahead and roll again as you have advantage.
And 11 plus 5 is 16.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
Two plus 3 is 5.
And with that hit, as he's talking all this smack and he's spitting at y'all, cussing at y'all, you just walk up, kind of hop up a little bit, and dink, and he just drifts to sleep in Goat's arms.
So unless
not
you
dead.
want to get hurt, you better stop.
Can't hear you. He is unconscious.
She was behind a Dollar Tree, y'all. I seen it.
And
All right.
Unless you want to get hexed, you better stop.
he stopped. He's unconscious.
Tie him up.
Yeah, so you guys pull out your ropes. You tie him up pretty good. And he is unconscious.
Can't we put him in the cell?
Oh,
You
dude,
absolutely could.
Can I check him for a
Ratchet.
key?
Yeah, Ratchet, go ahead and do another sleight of hand. Rickus, go ahead and investigate. Investigation, please.
Butterfingers.
6.
I also have lockpicking tools. Could I try?
Yeah, you can go ahead and go over and try to help Rickus. Not Rickus,
Absolutely.
Ratchet. Rickus, you look through the pouches on this ruffian. You find some gold, but you don't find a key.
They have
How
him
much gold?
tied up now, correct?
Did you check both ruffians?
Oh, I didn't check the other ruffian. No.
Okay.
Check how
Well,
How much?
Pax is working on the lock. I'm gonna go check the other ruffian.
All right. So you
Okay.
find. Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation. Rickus, on yours, on your ruffian, you find 16 silver pieces. And Ratchet, on yours, you find 7 gold pieces.
But no key.
No key.
No key, no key.
Pax, if you're continuing to pick the lock, go ahead and give me another sleight of hand.
Doing terrible on this, y'all.
I know.
All of a
And,
sudden, the dice are rolling against us.
Yeah, that's not enough. Same thing. You try to pick it, it just doesn't click.
There was something that they used to have in second edition. I don't know if they still have it. Can you do a take 20?
A take 20. I'm not familiar with that.
It's like
I know what that
a
is.
take 10 or a take 20. Basically, you're taking 20 minutes to do the thing so that you're doing it right, and it's as if you're so that unless
Yeah.
you're,
Yeah. That instead of having you guys roll 100 times, it takes you a little while longer than it would. But between Ratchet and Pax, you guys finally pop the locks on both of these doors. We'll say it takes about 20-25 minutes. You guys are still new at lock picking, and these locks are, designed to make sure that people don't mess with them. So they're a little harder to crack. But over some time, you get them up, and as you guys get these doors open, that's when your ruffian starts waking up in his new rope cocoon.
does the little boy belong to one of the women?
Yes. You hear. Yeah, scroll down. You hear Nilsa say, "Myrna, come here, child. Come to mommy." I think that's the mom.
Now she is.
Now she is. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Myrna's the mom or Myrna's the child? Because she kind of looks like a mama.
Yeah. Well, they didn't have a child token, so Myrna kind of just
She's
skids
a
through the room.
one-eyed beggar lady.
Yeah, that's the commoner token.
Looks like that woman
So-
from Beauty and the Beast.
So you reunite this family.
Sorry.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that's. Sorry, Myrna's. Oh, is this written right? Okay, this is a typo for sure. Okay, so
I puff
Nilsa's
out my
the mom.
chest. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, they have a typo because it says the child Myrna is to the north, and then immediately says Myrna and her 2 teenage children. I'm like, look, I know this is like medieval fantasy, but not that medieval. So
Somebody's over here getting puffy, by the way. He's puffing up. Puff up, puff up. The humans hate
all right.
that.
So you reunite this family. Rickus, you're puffing up your chest. What you puffing up for?
I puff up my chest and I stand at my tallest height of 4'7".
No, mine's
I
usually.
take-
Oh no, he's not standing on a body anymore. Okay.
I take the edge of my tapal and I put it to the ruffian's neck and I say, "Tell us what you know of the rest of the compound."
Look here, Frodo.
Sparky,
Don't be
you're
getting
so
short with me.
adorable.
Roll
sometimes.
intimidation.
See, I have a -1 to intimidation, that's why I added the 4'7" thing.
I mean, from his point of view, anybody's looking tall. A 6? He kind of looks at you. He looks at the T'Pol, and he's like, "You've got to be kidding me." That lady over there is much scarier than you, dwarven fish guy.
Okay, do I
Hey,
need to
man.
intimidate him?
No, as you look over, he kind of falls backwards, having to look up at you, and he's like, "Oh, hi. Well, yes,
Yeah, see, I told you to be scared of my presence.
We gotta
Right.
step away from them, guys.
all right, go ahead, Ratchet." Yeah, the little oh God, you're tall. Oh God.
Oh, no,
Before
I am
we
very
do
tall.
this,
SpongeBob again.
can I like usher the people out so that when he does eventually die at the
They
hands
don't
of my
see it.
friends? Yeah,
See-
they don't need to see any more death.
All right, so
Children
where
do
do you
not
want to
need to
take
see
them,
that.
Pax?
Just back out to the front and like kind of see
To the-
them off.
To the main
Yeah,
chamber
take
with
him
the
out
other
while I
bodies?
see the skeleton.
Yeah.
We're gonna
through
cover
that
the
and then up
make
and
sure
out.
we
We're
put a
we're
big
gonna
dice.
show
Okay.
them more death for them to avoid seeing more death.
No. The mommies
I
are gonna
just want
cover the
them
baby's
out.
eyes so the baby doesn't
Yeah.
see it.
All right,
Yeah.
Pax. So you take him out to the front, and
But
we'll say
don't
that's
notice
as
the
far as you
irony.
get for now. All right. So Goat, you are towering over this ruffian. What do you wanna do with him?
What are my options?
Well,
We
he's
need to
pretty
question
much-
him.
yeah. What do you want to ask him? You don't have to roll intimidation because you are just a hulking presence above a man who is currently sitting at 1 HP. See, the fish guy, he can mock. The lady,
Fish
he
boy.
could probably get away with some more jibs. You look like you can crush his head in the palm of your hand. You are a Goliath.
Well,
And you're
we
probably
need
the
to
first
know
one this
where-
guy has ever seen.
Well, we need to know where the leader of the
Glass.
The red coats.
I would say we would also need to know about any more traps and
So he's looking
things
between all
also.
of you.
And why are
He's-
these children and their mother here?
Spew
What
it
did
all.
they
which-
do?
Everything.
who
We
do-
need to know everything.
Okay.
All the
Okay.
things.
Okay. Trying to think of which question to answer first.
A lot.
So, okay. So, you're looking for the boss,
yes,
Glassstaff.
the boss. Yes.
That's
Yeah,
one of the
Glass
things
Staff-
we're asking about. Yes.
He's in his laboratory, deeper inside.
Should have
The
made
deep-
it Dexter.
If I find out you're lying,
Oh, trust me, I'm not lying with that thing over there. And he kind of like gestures his head towards Goat. Next question. Yeah, Glassstaff's here. He's in his lab. Next question.
traps, any other tricks or
No. Next question.
Why are the
Which way to
children
go?
here and their mom? Like, why are these hostages here?
Do I have to answer that? Did you not see what was around their neck? We were going to sell them to slavery.
Rude.
Hey, I mean, it's just what we do.
Somebody punch him.
I can do that.
Get him, Malevolence. Punch him.
You gonna punch him?
let's not punch him yet.
Damn.
Ah!
All right,
Okay.
little fish.
He's gonna sell people. It's rude.
What do you want to know? What else?
Which way to the laboratory?
Oh, you just go through the other door over there. Yes,
Okay.
the other door.
Are there any more of you, the ruffians?
Yes.
No, I'm the last.
Can I do the insight on him?
Yeah, insight check him.
22.
He's lying his ass off.
Okay, yeah, he is definitely not telling the truth, guys.
What? No, I
now
I
can we
swear,
punch him?
I'm the
Okay,
last one. No,
listen,
don't punch me.
I
I'm
may
trying to
not
be
be
helpful.
I may not be intimidating, but I know a liar when I see one, and you better be telling the truth.
I mean,
Right
I
now.
am telling the truth. I mean,
I can tell you are
Hey,
not.
Goat, can I see your hammer?
Yes.
that's gonna be
You've
a
got
heavy
to
hammer.
tell. You've got a
Yeah,
nervous
but
eye
Mjolnir only
twitch when you
works for
lie.
Thor.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's that brain damage from all these
Yeah,
hits I'm getting to the head.
Nope. You don't do it all the time. Just when
Well,
you're
Oh,
lying.
no.
if you would
I'm not gonna
have
hit you.
cooperated, we
You
wouldn't have that
kneecaps.
issue. Sounds like a you problem.
But, I mean- Okay. Let's relax. There's a couple more of us deeper in. But that's going to be the least of your problems if you don't let me go.
What do you
what do you
mean?
mean by
With the
that?
least of our problems? Why would we let you go?
If you don't let me go, you're going to have to deal with it.
What's it?
I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's waiting for you.
Rude.
Deeper
I drag him
inside.
into the cell and I lock the door.
Oh, okay.
We can save him
So
and
that-
feed it to it.
Okay, so he's still tied up,
Wait,
and now he's in
anybody
a
see any
cell,
red balloons?
No.
and now he's kind of laying there. He's like,
Pennywise.
okay. Mhm.
There's 99 of them.
Well, he said it.
Yeah,
I just
but
wanted to make
wait,
sure we were
the,
clear.
the clown's name is Pennywise.
But
There-
it's it.
Clown? What are you guys on? Can I get some of what you guys are on? There's no clowns here. It's a
You
gang
said-
hideout.
It's
Oh,
ale.
okay. Mm,
Mead.
brain
Gummies.
tingle. Gummies?
Wait,
Ooh.
with my insight, did I know if he's lying about the traps too?
I'll say for the current question he answered, he is not the last ruffian.
Okay.
There was too much going on in between the speed of the questions for you to gauge everything. But now you know the tell. Kind of twitches a little bit. Like he does it like that eye twitch when you have like a muscle spasm. But you've honed in on that.
All right.
He's got a nervous tick.
Well, yeah, I'm nervous. There's 6 of y'all. I'm tied up, and now I'm in a cell.
Oh,
So
here right
you
now.
just gonna leave me here?
Okay.
Well, why the hell not?
I mean, like you're locked in the cell. You should
Yeah,
be
I'm locked in a cell, tied up. I mean, what did I do that was so bad?
You were
You-
going to sell people.
Oh,
one of the-
boo hoo!
That's among one of your crimes for sure.
What else? You guys broke
There's
into
a
our
lot of
house.
sarcasm coming from some fucker in a damn cell tied
Can
up.
At
we
least
put
I'm safe
Goat
in
in
the
the
cell.
cell with him and make
You can
Goat
either-
sit on him, or is that going to kill him?
Probably kill him.
Oh.
You can either face justice now, or you can stay here and face justice later. And at all hands, it might be a little harsher.
Well, I keep saying I'll answer your questions, but
put one of them on him.
do what?
Can we take the collars off the children and Myrna and put one of them on him?
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
we'll say that when you guys got him out, you took the collars off, and you can go in the cell and fast it to his neck, and he's like, "This isn't going to work. They know who I am." Bless you, by the way.
Sorry.
Bless you.
I take his scarf.
Hey, that's
I
my.
wanna-
Oh, come on!
We're gonna chain
You're gonna leave me here, no scarf?
We're not just gonna.
Yes.
Yeah. He's
Sounds
got an
right to me.
obsession with him. I don't understand it.
It's a nice color.
So, are you gonna let me go? Bless you again.
Plus,
Are you gonna
Thank
let
you.
me go? Kill me?
Sorry.
Question me to death? Bore me to death?
you're gonna stick here. You're gonna stay here until we say so. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Amen.
We're gonna leave you with the fish so that you can have a comedy show.
Right.
Well, damn.
Okay.
So I had to step away for a minute, so I think Pax is escorting the 3 back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do
Yes,
we need
Pax
to
has
go
taken,
check the,
Go
do we
ahead.
need to go- Do we need to go check the other door? Now that he's locked up in the cell. I
Well,
doubt he's gonna
here's
give
my
us anything
question:
else.
is it possible to take a 5-minute break really quick? Because otherwise, I'm gonna pee all over the seats.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Okay.
So, yeah, let's go ahead and take our 5-minute break. Everyone get a snack, get a refreshment, and we'll be back here in 5 minutes to find out what's going to happen to this guy.
Okay.
Alrighty, see you guys in 5.
Not super, but wet. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, people watching. How is everybody doing today? Sorry about the not catching up on the comments. We are on a 5-minute break. We will be back shortly. We will have a description next week also, just to let you know if you want to check out anybody who has social media on here on the table. I will have links for their social medias. We will also have a link for our Discord, for the Planet Flipside Discord, so you can check out what's going on in there. And if you would like to become part of a future campaign, that's where you're going to want to be a part of that campaign.
Am I the only one back?
Yeah.
We're still waiting.
There we go.
Yeah, Jerry. The thing about the skeletons is, that's the rhyme you have to remember. Sticks and stones will break the bones, but blades only do half damage.
Yeah, that's true.
And words will never hurt them
Be verified that you're not
because they're immune to psychic damage. They're mindless automatons.
at my house on years and days.
Oh, look, we have a ticker. If it shows up.
What's your
Look, there you go, guys. We have a ticker. Oh, and what is this one? Yeah, also this one. I'm going to hide you. Oh, I'm running both of Jesus, both of them at the same time. Okay. Also tonight, guys, for anybody in the audience, we do have Bitches with Switches Mario Kart Edition tonight at 8 p.m. where we get on and we play Mario Kart and we scream at each other relentlessly until the game is done. It's fun. You should come check it out.
We choose violence.
Always.
All right, are we ready?
Mm-hmm. I think we've got everybody except for Polite. Oh, look, there she is.
All right, if everyone is back and ready, we're going to take a break from the cells and we're going to go to Pax. Pax, you were out front with the 3 captives. And during the course of the interrogation that took place in the cells, they explained to you that this is the family of that slain woodcutter you heard stories about from the tavern the other night. That after murdering him, they returned later and kidnapped the family and was planning to sell them into slavery.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, he stood up to them, and because they were gawking at me. One of them is the wife. The book doesn't really explain it because it says this one is the child, but now this one's the mom. So whichever one.
I'll just assume Myrna's the mom and the other two
Yeah.
are kids. I don't know.
Yeah, that works for me. And
Yeah.
They stood up to him and they murdered him in the street like an animal. And they took his body and then they came for us and they brought us down here and they stuffed those in those pins and put those collars on us.
Well, we're gonna get rid of them. We have the mission to get their leader, and we're going to stop their tyranny over Phandalin.
That is so good. Thank the gods. We don't have anything to pay you with for saving us.
Yeah,
But
no. It's
We do
okay.
have an heirloom. We lost it when we fled Thunder Tree. It's a family heirloom. It's hidden in our old herb and alchemy shop. It's in a little it's a little emerald necklace inside of a container. It's hidden in the storage shelf. So if you guys go there and retrieve it, it is yours as payment. I know you probably don't want payment, but thank you so much for saving us, and thank you for bringing these people down for murdering my husband.
Yeah.
Thank you. So we just get out this way?
Yes. And
Awesome.
Straight
We're-
back to town.
Yeah, we're gonna go straight to. Oh gods, where do we go? Who do we trust?
Go to the inn.
Tovlin. Yes, of course, Tovlin is such a sweet man and his wife. All right, kids, on you go. Thank you so much. What was your name again, adventurer?
And Pax.
Pax. Thank you and your friends so much. Remember the necklace. It is yours. It's not much, but thank you.
Thank you.
And then they
I'll
just
go on back.
yeah, they go off map and they make their way back to Phandalin. And you head on back, and you get there, and then you see that the ruffian has been put in a cell, and everyone's yelling at him, and he's just kind of just laying there looking up the ceiling.
How's it going, y'all?
He was very scared of me.
Welcome back.
Hey.
We
I'm
missed
positive he was scared.
And the ruffian looks over, sees you come in. It's like, oh, great, another one. Do you have anything you want to do? Are you going to kill me? You going to ask me a question? Because they keep bickering amongst themselves.
No, what I'm going to do is something far worse. And I use my action to change into him.
Whoa!
Oh.
I'm going to look like him.
That was unexpected.
Yeah, so for everybody, you look over at Pax. As Pax says, I'm going to do something far worse. And you see their features change. Their hair goes from, like her token shows, to his style haircut, his ears. And it's like she literally just copied this ruffian.
How about
Right.
that? And I sound like him
Oh,
too.
that's useful.
What just happened? What are you?
None of your business.
Oh, gods, I think I've heard of you.
I just give you his scarf.
Oh, sweet. Thanks.
Is that why
Tie
you're
around my
collecting those?
I mean, a disguise. We're gonna be like, we're
neck. That's
infiltrating.
disguise.
I mean, like, you win the disguise contest, of course.
He's forming the red band.
I had him roll a history check to see if he could put together what you are, Pax, and he failed.
Yeah, we can clean up and look like this.
I'm your
not
worst
even-
nightmare.
I'm not even sure what you are at this point, honestly.
Trust me, you're not my worst nightmare, whatever you are. My worst nightmare is what lives in the pit. But
What's
you're
in
kind
the
of like my
pit?
sweetest dream right now, because you're me, and I kind of got an ego, if you haven't noticed, so... I
I'm
think
gonna
you-
change his features to be worse. He
Oh.
just looks like
Oh no, now my beautiful face. Oh no, my nose. My nose. No, what are you doing to me? You put like craters into his face like he hasn't been taking care of his skin. No, I moisturize daily. No. No, please.
dry skin. Dry skin.
No.
Don't moisturize. No sunscreen.
Did we lose Jelly Bean?
Yeah, she's coming back. She ended up getting a phone call. And,
We just gonna gloss over the thing in the pit.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. If you want me to stop desecrating your face, what's in the pit?
If you change me back to the beautiful man I am, I will tell you what's in the pit.
Absolutely, and it just goes right back.
I have no idea what it is, but we just call it an eye monster. Because it's just got one eye.
Oh,
And
shit.
I roll history, I guess,
Yeah, me too.
I can hear.
to see if I know what that
Same.
could be.
Did bad.
I'm bad at history. I'm not
Oh.
doing that.
I was about to say, Ratchet, you can do history because this is more your thing. Pax, you're going to have to roll Arcana.
he was alone.
Okay, what did I miss? Because I thought he was in the jail cell.
Oh, he is, but Pax has changed into his form.
Yeah, I look like him because it's a.
Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out what I missed.
But we're asking him. He said something about what's in the pit that he was afraid of, and so we're questioning him about that. And he said there was something down there with one eye, and of course Valerie knows what it is, but Pax does probably not.
Ratchet, you would know what this is. You've heard horror stories being more of the arcane nature. You know what happens when your lust for knowledge takes you down some dark roads. You've heard of horror stories of wizards, artificers, sorcerers, dabbling in magics they shouldn't, and they turn into these things called Nothics. Pretty much their minds are lost to just to the greed of arcane knowledge. And you would recognize it because of the mention of the big eye.
I was thinking Beholder.
Me too.
Yeah, I definitely was going down the beholder
Yeah,
road
that's
in my brain.
Oh, no.
completely different direction than I was thinking it was.
I mean,
like,
if
you're gonna throw a
everybody's in
beholder at us?
agreement,
No.
I can just hold on one second. Now I'm changing the narrative.
Damn it!
No.
Oh God.
We're all gonna die.
No. We're good with it not being a beholder.
fellas.
Hey, did not do it.
Yeah, Ratchet, you would know that. You would know what a Nothic is.
Get to share with the class.
I tell everyone I know of it. It's like,
Okay.
And
Can we
he'll
kill
explain to you. Ratchet goes to explain what Nothics are, wizards and those of the arcane who, kind of like it's like the plot of any Lord of the Rings movie. When you dig too deep, you get a dragon. When you burrow in and you go down dark avenues of magic,
Wait.
you can lose your mind to it.
I just had a light bulb. You
Mhm.
just said this thing might have used to been a wizard?
Yeah.
We can't kill it.
Do you think it's glass staff?
oh, poop.
I think it might be.
Does
And-
glass staff?
look-
Wait. Oh, never mind.
You're like,
Dungeon Master picked the token. I was gonna say
Yeah.
the lady with one eye.
Oh.
We might have just let somebody escape that shouldn't have.
Oh. But I look back to the thing and be like, is Glassstaff the one eye thing, or is he a whole other thing?
No, Glassstaff is a human.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, whatever this thing is, it might have been human once upon a time, but whatever it is now is no. We try not to look at it. We just throw corpses to it.
Oh,
That's morbid.
okay.
Lovely. Chthonian horror.
Hey, everything's got to eat.
Yeah. Does it-
Unfortunately.
Does it only eat corpses?
You know, I've never really hopped down there to talk to it, so you can go right ahead and go down there
How
and
about
see if
we
it.
take you and throw you in there
You
with it?
wouldn't. Nah, but he ain't dead yet.
is it intelligent?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Besides, you
maybe
guys
that
said
you
you weren't
said-
going to kill me,
Of course you
so
did.
like,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna sit
I
here
said
and
I
wait for
wasn't going
justice.
to
We're
kill
fine.
you. I
No,
never
it's cool. You said I'm going to sit my ass in here, shut the fuck up, and wait for justice. So I'm cool. I've answered your questions. I'm waiting for justice. Come get me in a
Dave
week.
said that.
I
Yeah.
made no
That.
promises.
Guys,
And
can I suggest we go search through the other door on the other side of the crypt?
that's true, yeah. But-
Okay.
I made no promises, and my name means peace. And how do you get to peace? Through justice.
Sure.
The pointy end of a needle.
All right. I will turn.
That was actually a pretty good one-liner. Person that now looks like me.
Oh, right. And I changed back to what I was before.
Oh, gross. I mean,
Ish.
Jeez, I thought he was going to be. I thought you were going to be just, like escorting us as prisoners to the thing there, is in that guy's form.
What?
With the,
Oh, I could still change back. Do you want me to stay in his form? I could change into any of these guys' forms if you want.
I mean, it could be beneficial if we're trying to pass through,
Can you
but it could
change
also bite us in
into?
the ass.
Can you change into a skeleton, like the skeletons?
I don't know. I've never tried to change into a skeleton before.
are you able to change? Will you be able to? Blah, blah, blah. Would you be able to change back into him if he's not in line of sight?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I just have to see it once. I can change into Topa.
That's something we can keep in the back pocket for later. Okay.
That's how I'm such a good bounty hunter. Nobody knows what I look like.
So what we saw before, that wasn't you either.
No.
Okay. There's shape-shifting things in the ocean all the time, but this is the first time a landwalker I've ever heard of. But okay.
We are everywhere and nowhere.
Yeah, that's scary.
Hey, it's okay.
Dude, she's on our
Most
side.
of us
Don't
are good.
fucking question
But
it.
New
how did you
fear
know if they
unlocked.
shape-shift? You could have seen plenty of them. And
Hey,
just
they're on
never
our side,
known
so I'm good.
Yep, new fear unlocked. You could all be shapeshifters for all I know.
Oh, I
There
definitely
you
am
go.
not.
all the
Too
time.
much
Wait,
of
does
an
that mean you could
asshole.
become a Triton?
Yeah, and I
Oh,
changed
fuck.
into him.
Oh god.
yeah, so Rickus, as you look at Pax, her skin starts turning bluish green, long hair starts flowing out, and you're looking at a split image of yourself. A little better looking considering you've taken some damage. But yeah, you're looking
I
at
have
the
also
splitting image of you.
That is thoroughly
Under the
creepy.
sea.
Yeah, it's odd, and I sound exactly like you.
Oh my god.
It's a fun party trick too.
Yeah, totally. I'm like sweating.
Definitely a conversation piece.
I'm
So I
gonna
changed back
step
into the-
outside.
I changed back into the ruffian.
Alright, so you guys are just gonna leave me here, we're good, I can go about my nap.
Somebody
Right
gag
left.
him.
Do we need him anymore? He's run his usefulness.
But hey, I'm still a whole human being, okay? You don't have to murder me.
See,
We
here's
don't
the
need
thing
him.
about that statement
Kill him.
is you
He's
made
a bad guy.
choices, and we are going to make choices. And just because you're a human being doesn't make you better than anybody. So, my choice is I think I'm going to kill you now.
There's have to and there's want to.
Yeah, exactly what the other guy said. You don't have to, you can just let me go.
What
am I
you
gonna
really
do?
want-
Beat
Run
all
off
6
at
of
the
you?
Mouth? No, thank
I was
you.
actually advocating for want to.
Also, you given the chance, you would kill any of us. So.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't make me a bad guy. It's called survival.
It's called
We also-
ignorance. There's way more of us than there is of you.
Okay.
Well,
I'm
obviously,
gonna
if you
walk-
let me go, I'm going to leave.
yeah,
I
and go
can't
tell
kill
your
all
everybody.
6 of you now. You killed my friends.
But what's the we're not going to argue about this anymore. I'm going to walk over and I'm going to slit his fucking throat.
Whack
Okay,
it!
so as you walk over to the gate that you have locked, the gate
Would
is
you like my
locked.
hammer?
Fuck! It was a good roll too. Somebody unlocked
could
this
throw-
shit.
You could throw the dagger
Okay.
if you want.
So yeah, we could say as you tried to go in there, you last second the gate, you realize the gate's locked, so you shake the door, and as he's starting to laugh, you just say "fuck it" and just throw the dagger right at him. Roll damage. He's got no HP left, and you're out of a dagger.
That's okay. I have other weapons.
Yeah, so as he's about to laugh because you forgot to open the door, the dagger just like goes right into his mouth, And he just like kind of pins him to the floor, so he's just stuck agape.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. Not literally. He's behind bars right now and dead. That'd be weird.
And whoever tied him up, you're out of rope until you can get in the room.
I have rope. It's okay.
I
I
also
got
have
Mjolnir. I can break the door down.
You also have two people who can open the door with lockpicks.
Oh,
That's
they
some
tried
fun
to
for
get
later.
Moving on.
Quite a bit of trouble.
I could try to get the door open. Let's see.
Bless you, sweet pea.
A 10.
That's exactly what you need.
Oh.
So, and I was actually going to half the DC since you guys already picked the locks. So yeah, you just go in, open the door, you grab the dagger, and you untie the rope, and you give them back to the rifle owners. Still dead.
It's weird wearing a dead guy's face.
It'll be okay. We need the face for now. You can change into whatever you want after we're done with this.
We can
Yeah.
offer you therapy later.
Or beer, whichever you prefer.
Well, alcohol
I'm thinking
therapy that
beer.
works.
Okay,
We got
let's
Angry
go.
Orchard.
Let's go. We got more shit to
All
kill,
right.
guys.
All right.
Shit. Oh, I guess I better get out of the door.
Yes, welcome back, guys. I'm sure that he's still securely tied up and not dead. Yes.
dead.
He's super
No-
dead.
Yes,
Dead.
not dead, and I'm not
He's
hearing
not-
you.
He's not dead and he's alive, see?
Okay, yes, good.
He's quite securely tied up, that's for sure.
I left the room to make sure that anything that might happen to him might not be known by me, so he's definitely not dead.
Super not
No,
dead.
not
Better at
dead.
night,
Gotcha.
you can believe what
He
you
went
want.
night night.
Okay, good.
Forever.
Okay, who's going through the door first? Does Pax want to go first, or do I need to go first this time?
I'll go first since I look like the dude. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
So Pax, as you enter the room, you see this narrow hallway, and you see one door at the end on the right.
Okay. I'm going for the door.
All right. Do you try to open the door?
Yes.
It's so locked.
Okay.
Well,
I have
Locksmith!
picking sleight of hand. Natural
Effortlessly.
20.
As you go, you break out your lockpick kit, and you get all the ones because you're like, it's got to be like the same thing, right? And it's like as soon as you like place the pick inside the door, you hear click. You're like, oh, I didn't really do anything. The door
That was easy.
just opens. You got to push the door in.
Easy button.
And as you
I don't
walk
have that.
inside, you see racks of weapons line the wall of this chamber. And as you look around to see what kind of inventory they're dealing with, you see spears, swords, crossbows, and bolts, and about a dozen or so dirty red cloaks, red of course, hanging from hooks by the door. You get that
Hey,
this is their
Sparky.
armory.
Cool.
You're
I
gonna
want a
shit kittens when you
crossbow.
come in here.
All right, you
I
can
need
add,
to grab
uh,
more bolt.
Yeah, you can pick up a light crossbow. That's what these are. And yeah, there are quivers of crossbolts. So each quiver holds 20 crossbow bolts.
Oh, I
crossbow
thought they were for
bolts.
longbows. I'm bad. My bad. Mm-mm.
No,
Don't
this
look
is
please.
all weapons, ammo for crossbows.
Somebody
So,
come tell
looking
Sparky
around-
there's costumes in here for him.
Yeah, there's about 12 spears, 6 short swords, 4 long swords, now 5 light crossbows, and 8 quivers holding 20 crossbow bolts.
Anybody need anything?
I'm good with what I have.
I've got plenty of equipment.
Okay, Sparky, there are cloaks in here that are the color of the rags that you're wearing on your head.
I'll grab a cloak too.
We should probably all grab a cloak. How many of the cloaks are
Yeah.
there?
I mean, there's
There's
plenty
about a
of dead
dozen,
people
so-
around.
Yeah, everybody can have a cloak. There's about a dozen or so hanging from there.
Okay.
Pax, in the hallway, go ahead and give me a perception check since you were the first in. Okay. You see nothing out of the ordinary.
Nothing.
This does seem to be the pretty close off. Can I look and see if there's like a secret passageway back along this wall? back along this wall, and then I'll try the passageway also. But I want to check back
Okay.
on this wall.
Yeah, so if you're going to check this room and you said this hallway?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll perception.
Is there maybe anything hidden inside the casket?
You would have to open them up to see. So, Ratchet, as you're looking around this room, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. But as you
Right.
go back to second, look through this hallway, this back wall right here doesn't seem quite right. It kind of like it's made of stone, but it doesn't look like very thick stone like you see on the floor.
I give it little pushes on either side. Sorry about the background noise. I give a little pushes.
You
on either
push
side.
on the door, and you hear a small click, and the door pops open, ajar. Goat, if you want to try to open one of these sarcophagi, go ahead and give me a strength check or athletics.
Athletic?
This
Mhm.
feels like a bad idea.
I'll give him help, so
Okay,
he'll have.
so you can get advantage. So roll again and take the higher the numbers.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
14,
I'll
20,
take
ooh,
that.
24.
So you and Pax grab the end of this sarcophagus, and you just hoist it up, and it pops open. And inside, you see, you see what's left of a skeleton, but amongst the pile of bones, something glistens, and you pick up a ring. It looks platinum, and it's got an oak tree on it.
Neat.
Is there anything other
What
than that?
ring
that
to
might
rule
make
them
it
all?
No. And as you kind of like close the lid, you see on the top of it, there's an engraving of a woman on top.
Do you want to try the other ones?
Yeah, with the 24, yeah, you go around and you open them up, and you see on the other two are males that are engraved into the coffin. You open up, you find the same thing, mostly bones, and it looks like they're family rings, they're signet rings. You can get that these are the owners of this mansion, or what the noble family that used to live here.
We should probably leave their rings with them. I mean, unless y'all want to keep them, but
Don't need the
that's
bad
money
juju.
in
I'm
our
good.
pocket.
we could take most of the weapons probably.
I'm more concerned about this door that's in the
Yeah,
back.
the guy that's on the secret door over here.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the loot for now. If you guys survive the rest of this, you can come back and pick it clean.
I don't like the sound of that, sir.
right.
I'm just saying, you never know what happens.
Is it off the north side?
You said we had nothing to worry about today.
And
Yeah.
you don't.
So-
And you don't. There's
Those
nothing
are
to
loose
worry about.
words.
Is the opening on the north side of the tunnel?
Yeah, so
We
right where
can't
Rickus
talk
is,
out of both
you
these
pressed on it, the
goddamn
door
mouths.
opened up, so you pull it open, and you see whoever's brave enough to go through.
I'll go through some.
Yeah.
Goat just kind of, excuse me, move, I got this, throws the door open and walks in, hammer in hand, and what you see is a natural cavern. This area is the north end of a large natural cavern, as you see out into the darkness, because it's dark in there. But has been finished with dressed stone block walls and flagstone floors. Several barrels are stored against the walls here, along with a number of empty crates, straw for packing, hammers, pry bars, and nails. The cavern continues for some distance to the south, and as you look, since it's getting dark, I imagine you guys just whip out torches. You can make out several passages that open off to a larger cavern and what looks like a deep pit right here.
Oh, the thing in the pit. We need a body.
We couldn't have
Remember
took the
the-
dead guy that we just killed.
We could
Yes.
get one of the dead guys from in here.
Just go grab the
Okay.
closest
But
dead
funny,
guy.
Dead guy is doing a
Yeah.
lot.
Desecration of the dead. Yep, adding that to the list, I guess.
Hey, it's okay. They
Alright.
would have
Who
desecrated
cares? We
us.
don't care.
Look, dude, we're doing what we gotta do, okay?
I take no hand.
Wah, wah, wah.
I'll grab this dead body dude here and drag him back with me.
All right. So you have him in hand. Where are you throwing it into?
Well, he said the pit, right?
Yes.
So, in here,
Okay, so where do you stand?
here.
Wait,
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Pax, give me a deception check.
Sparky, you had
Okay.
no problems with us feeding the goblins to the dogs.
They were goblins.
Goblins.
Yeah.
So,
They
Pax,
were
as you
dogs.
roll this body into the pit and it just hits the ground hard, only you can hear, because it's only in your mind, thank you. And then you just hear the crunching of flesh and bone.
You're welcome. All good?
Depends. Do you like treasure?
I mean, I'm good. I'm good.
I don't need.
As you kind of look down, Pax, it's pitch black in there, and you feel a cold breeze coming from this cavern, carrying a faint scent of decaying flesh. And you see it's divided the cavern into the two sides, the side you're on and these bridges. And you just hear, Pax, in the back of your mind, pity. If you have more flesh, I've got all kinds of trinkets down here for you. Could be helpful against the red brand.
How much more flesh?
Go ahead and make another deception check for me. Hoping I roll well this time. Oh, it's because I rolled the wrong thing the first time. Excuse you?
I mean, he obviously knows that I'm not part of the red brand because
Yeah.
he said, yeah.
Well, I'll get there. Well, you've killed 4 other ones, haven't you?
Yeah, you want them?
Bring me 3.
All right. Well, I kind of like turn back to everybody a little stiff, kind of like, well, the thing in the pit says we
The
should
thing
bring it
says-
3 more bodies, and we'll get a treasure.
In the back of your mind, Pax, you hear, it's a shame you let the live women go. They would have been a delicacy.
I
Nah.
thought he only ate dead
Yeah.
things.
Oh, only Pax can hear this. It's in her head.
Oh.
I just kind of flinch a little and go, okay. I'm very scared, actually. So I guess I'm gonna
You
go get
okay?
some more bodies. Yeah, the thing in the pit's talking to me in my head. Like I thought
Do you
I
need
was
help?
weird. I need a lot of help.
Okay, what do you need me to do?
We're going to go get more bodies to feed to the thing in the pit.
Okay. Those are skeletons. Those will not do.
No.
So we'll say you grab the red brands from the front. The cell's already open. So you'll grab the other 3 or 4 bodies. It'll take you about 30 minutes. I mean, you got a goat, so he can carry 2. So you do that, and you guys just toss them down. And Pax, since you're the first one it saw, now come down here and get your treasure. Don't worry. I'm not going to hurt you. I have a deal.
Okay. I'm gonna get my rope out and I'm gonna tie it around like my shoulders in
Wait.
like a harness formation. And
Where
I'm
are
gonna
you going
hand it.
down?
Yeah.
And it's goats.
And I'm gonna hand it to Goat and be like, if I start screaming, just yank me back up.
I cast Shield of Faith.
Rickus, Go ahead and give me a deception check.
I don't like that. That's not good.
Deception is painful.
16.
Okay. Rickus, in your mind, you hear, "No need for that. I'm not going to hurt your friend. We have a deal."
Can I do an insight check on what they just said?
Go ahead.
That one.
They seem honest.
Somebody's smoking something and not sharing.
Outside
I'm
of the
used to
current
voices
situation?
from the depths.
Yeah, I mean, you've been deep ocean. You used to live there. You understand things from the deep can be trusted.
Hmm.
It's like the absolute opposite of our cultural studies, but yeah, seems legit.
But hey, with your insight, you know Pax is going to be okay. There's no danger.
Lies.
You know.
Guess I'm
I
not
guess-
casting Shield of Faith.
Can
So
we just sort of stick a pin in this and come back to him?
We stick a pin in him and come back to him.
He said he had something to
already
help
hard as
against the
crust.
red
He's
brand.
Pax, so as you make your way down, torch in hand, you start illuminating the bottom, and you see skeletons. You see chunks of bone. You see the red brands you threw down there, and that's when you see it. It lifts its head to you, and you see the massive green eye.
Ow.
And it's just standing there. It's a big creature, too. Humanoid in shape. You see these sharp talons in its hand, and it's dragging something behind it as it walks up towards you.
Okay.
And then as it's like within 5 feet of you, it slides this big chest right in front of you. Your treasure packs. Thank you for the food.
You're welcome,
Creepy.
sir. And I guess I'll open up the chest.
You open up the chest and you see a lot in here with your torchlight. You see a bunch of shining silver and gold pieces. You see what look like gems. You see 2 potions which you would know as potions of healing. And you see a couple spell scrolls cases. They're all wrapped up. And you're like, okay, those are cool. And then as you move some of the silver and stuff out of the way, you see the handle of a sword. Or the hilt of a sword. And as you grab the sword and you pull it out, it is a long sword. And on the sword, inscribed, is the name Talon. And as you look closer at it, kind of like maneuvering it around the torchlight, you see that the hilt of it at the end is in the shape of a bird, and it's got its wings open for like the guard. And then it just kind of leans a little closer. I hope everything's to your liking.
Do I just take one?
No, you take all. A deal's a deal. You fed
Oh, this
me
guy's creeping me the fuck out.
more than what these red brand have. You can take all.
Okay. Am I able to lift this thing, or
Probably. Hold on, let me see what your
I can push, pull, and carry 270 pounds.
We'll say, well, you have to climb up.
Can't I pull
So-
Just tie
it
the rope
with
to the end of the.
Yeah. You have goat, so you can hold on to it. It's going to be a strength check to go up to 20 feet. But if that's what you want to do, this thing is just still staring at you.
Okay, I guess.
Would it be easier for her to climb without it and me pull it up with the rope?
That's an option.
Okay.
You can tie the rope to it.
Yeah, I'll tie the rope to it. And yeah, that's better, I think, because I am not strong. I have a negative modifier.
Yeah. So you go ahead and tie the rope to it. You give Goat the signal. Goat, it's 200 pounds. That's your warm-up weight. Pax, Go ahead and give me an athletics check to climb up.
12.
12. Yeah, that'll do. It takes you a while. You kind of scrape a little bit, and you kind of slide back a little bit. You're like, but you don't fall all the way back. And you make it to the top, and your friends are up there to grab you and pull you to the side. And then as you're like getting over and you look down one more time, you still see that green eye. And it says, come back and see me anytime. And then the eye closes.
If we live, we'll bring the bodies back for you. Thank you. I think.
But that was intriguing.
I'm creeped out.
Yeah.
So,
Wait,
got a
wait,
nice
the
chest
Gordon.
there.
Yeah, there's like 2 potions of healing, all kinds of silver, and like there's a sword. It is really neat.
And I see spell scrolls.
I didn't look in those. Yeah, spell scrolls. So,
I'm interested in those too.
right.
That's crazy.
So here's what I say you guys can do. If you guys go back to the room back here, you can take a short rest, divide the loot, and check your gear, and you can burn a hit die for those who need some HP. Because it's a lot of
Okay.
stuff in there, and it's not organized. So, alright, so looks like Pax, Malevolence, and Ratchet, Lagritha. Yeah, pretty much everybody but Goat. Can go ahead and burn a hit dice while you guys are checking out this gear.
And I'll do a Song of Rest, so everybody gets an extra 1d6 if they need it.
Our table! It's broken! Where's
Ready?
this
Let me
at?
know when everyone's done rolling their hit dice.
I don't know where to find it.
I don't either.
Oh, okay, that belongs to your classes. Give me just a second. I've got
Yeah,
your
I'm
character
fine.
sheets pulled up.
With those
All right,
two.
Malevolence. Yours, I believe, is 1d10, and then add your con modifier. So you roll 1d10 plus 2. Ratchet, you are 1d8 plus 3. Lagritha, you are 1d6 plus 1.
That isn't.
And everyone gets an extra
13.
d6.
So you heal
Okay.
13.
And then I add another d6 on that?
Oh, okay.
Well, you don't have to.
If
You're
you
already
need
at
to.
full health.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's gonna put me
Yeah.
above and
So
beyond.
you're good. You don't have to use it. I mean, you
Okay.
can to give yourself some extra feel good, but carryover healing doesn't convert to temporary
Dude,
hit
I am
points.
not trying to chase that much dopamine right now. That's a little
You said
overkill.
it's 1d6 plus 1.
Plus 1. That's your hit dice.
Okay, so mine is 5.
5. And Pax gave you another 1d6 flat.
If you need it.
Do I need it?
You're only missing 3 HP, but this will as long as you roll a 3 or above, you'll be at full health.
Okay, so I'll just roll again.
There, better.
Okay, I rolled a 2 on my D8 and then a 5 on the D6, which I did.
I got a 5.
So yeah, that should bring me back up to full.
Yeah, so everybody's back to full. So good. That was only an hour. And during that time, as you're going through the chest that Pax got, whoever's got the pad ready for your treasure, let me know when you're ready.
Yep. Ready.
You find 160 silver pieces. 120 gold pieces, 5 malachite gems.
Okay.
And between all the spellcasters, you check out the scrolls. You find a spell scroll, one spell scroll of I can't say this. Excuse me, I can't say this word. Augury.
Augury.
Yeah, Augury.
Yeah, I'll agree.
And then of course the last thing in there is the sword.
Sword. Got it.
Yes.
You said it's
you
a
can
long
tell
sword?
It's a long sword, and you can tell it's magical. It is a +1 long sword.
Gotcha.
And anyone looking at the sword, go ahead and make a history check.
I'm good. I don't need it.
Alright, history check.
11 also.
Oh.
Rick has studied his history.
I studied.
Yeah, is that everyone that wants to do the history check?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Rickus, you know this sword. Somehow through your studies, living underwater, you know that this sword is named Talon. It once belonged to a great knight named Aldith Transendar, i.e. the people of this house. This manor belongs to them. And you know that he died fighting off orcs that attacked through the hidden caverns below this manor. And to a lot of people, Talon was lost and believed just to be a weapon of myth.
This is
Somehow,
a rare find.
yeah, that creature found this sword here. And now it belongs to your group. So whoever wants to use a +1 longsword, that's up for y'all to decide.
Who wants a fancy
Longsword.
sword?
Long swords are not my wheelhouse.
I just tap my Tapal and I go, I'm good.
I am good.
I'm in
with mine.
PAX. The PAX, it seems like it would be you've got sword on that you use.
Yeah, I've got a rapier. I'm proficient in them. But
Yeah, Goat, you're proficient with it. Lagartha, you're proficient with it. Malevolence, you are. Ratchet, not so much. Pretty much what a +1 weapon does is it's magical, so it cuts. It doesn't. So if a creature has resistance to weapons that aren't magic, it works, and it adds 1 to your hit and to your damage if you use a longsword.
I mean, I'll take it if nobody else wants it, but I just want to be sure nobody else wants it.
No, I'm good. Lagartha, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Mel?
I did not realize I was muted and I was over here going, nah,
Oh.
well, I mean, if somebody's going to take it, I'll get rid of my crossbow. It's not a big deal. I don't use the damn thing anyway.
You don't gotta get rid of it. You can hold on to it.
Up to you if you want
Yeah,
to do
you
a
can
coin
have
toss
a
or
lot of
whatever.
weapons.
Either way, it's in the party. That's all that matters to me.
You can
I mean,
hold
not
on
that-
to it.
We'll let the one who shapeshifts into everybody keep it for now.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Oh wait, no wait, we can all hold it.
We
All right,
can all
whoever
take
is gonna
turns with
have
it
it.
later.
Go ahead and add a +1 longsword to your inventory, and you can just name it Talon. As you guys finishing up dividing the loot or securing it away, you guys take a look back into the cavern. You see this opening here, this one down here, and then one kind of down this way. You see the two bridges, and you know of the creature that lives within the cavern, and that's where we're going to end the session.
Okay.
Very nice.
Yeah, good job, good job.
Nobody died today.
We almost
I
did.
tried
I
to
would
tell
argue
y'all.
that a bunch of people died today. I would argue
Well,
that.
they were bad people.
Pessimist.
I told y'all you had nothing to worry about, and you're all like, "Oh, he's toying with us."
That was a thing to worry about.
Yeah, you were.
What's the thing to worry about?
Favorite line from True Lies.
You know that thing.
Never
You
killed
know the
anyone?
thing that's
Yeah,
like
but they were all bad.
it's like that thing where it's like I see no red flags, and that's the red flag. Like.
All right.
No, y'all
kids,
did
well,
very well. Good job, good job.
Thank you. So,
This was
anybody got
fun.
words of wisdom
Great
before
session
I
today, guys.
start booting
Thank you.
people off the table?
Keep the shiny side up.
If you're gonna stir the shit pot, be prepared to lick the spoon.
Hydrate. Even though it's getting colder outside, you still need water. Water's good for you.
Yeah, don't tell the brat that in the room. I'll tell you to fuck off.
Paradise is exactly like where you are right now, only much, much better.
It's a good one. I've never heard that one. Jack, you got anything?
Stay in school.
Okay.
Do what you love, even if nobody understands. I messed that all up, but yeah, fuck it, do it anyway.
DM Daddy,
Um,
you got anything?
Okay, you get inspiration for that. Remind me next game. I've been waiting for that. Where's a follow your dreams. Do what makes you happy. You don't have to answer to anybody.
All right,
Bye.
kids. Bye. All right, guys, that was the session for today. We will return next week at 1 p.m. Eastern to pick up the game. Tonight, we do have Bitches with Switches at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so don't forget to come check that out. As always, love your fellow human, even if they're stupid. Trolls do taste like chicken. And we will see you on Planet Flipside. Come on. Hang out. Hey.